Um, hey you guys. Oh, whew, child, I can't even rest. I can't even give me no rest without people calling me, letting me know that somebody else, another man, is consistently taking digs at me. This YouTube stuff is sickening. I guess these men feel like if they continuously come at me, they're gonna get me off of here. No, I'm putting the law on them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting the law on them. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start coming into the room. I'm gonna start giving people the opportunity to start coming in. I can't wait to. I can't wait until they get through figuring out who it is that's been hacking my phone. Hey, Faustin. I'm gonna give other people the opportunity to start coming in. Whew, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to be asleep. Faustin says sometimes the devil be busy, but don't worry about those people who try that. You right, who try to bring me down, because they definitely can't bring me down. All they could do is try, and they're gonna have a hard time doing it, man and all. Regardless of whether it's a man or not, they're gonna have a hard time doing it. Okay. I'm gonna give some more people the opportunity to start coming in, y'all. How y'all doing? It's over in the morning. It is. It's over in the morning. Yeah, these people they are unbelievable. These men, I ain't never in my life seen nothing like this before. I've never dealt with men like that. You talk about I can't get a man. I don't want one like you. Okay. I'm used to dealing with real men. It don't make no sense, y'all. Y'all know I've been vlogging for almost like 2 years, right? And when I got on here, I think I was completely oblivious to a whole lot of stuff because I wasn't getting on here to just like make no money or anything like that. I was just getting on here to vlog. I didn't understand that it was a lot of wolves and stuff on here that make money off of being trolls. That some of these folks, this is the only thing that they've ever had. They're making more money than they've ever had because all they ever did was drugs. Um, been in and out of jail. A lot of them working with record companies and stuff. Sectors where there's a lot of scamming and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like when I got on here, because I have other things going on outside of here, I didn't get on here uh to be slandered, to be stalked. Okay. Y'all, when I sit on here and I say these folks hacked my phone, I'm telling the truth. Okay. It's being investigated now. Okay. When I say that these folks hacked my um um they hacked my Wi-Fi, they did. That's how they was able to get into my phone and stuff and into my computer. And a lot of these men have backgrounds on here of being violent towards women. They have pedo in their backgrounds. They have all types of stuff and they have posted up on YouTube. A lot of them want to be in the industry in some type of way or another. And so what these sectors do is they have different trolls. Okay. So when people start coming into my chat and stuff, you know what I mean? Like when folks come in here, and as we talk about the young Dolph's case, I've always tried to allow people to have their own voice. You know what I mean? Like, even if they say, well, I'm for CMG, especially if we talk about the young Dolph's case, I'm for young Dolph. You know what I mean? I pretty much let people know, hey, I'm riding with on the side of what's right. I don't agree with what happened, but I don't try to stop people from having their own opinion. And I think because I have that type of personality, it makes people mad, because what people want to do is they want to team up and go against somebody, or they become fixated on trying to violate somebody. Okay. But I got some more stuff to file tomorrow. Okay. They come fixated on because they think they're smarter than the law, because a lot of them have been in the service, and a lot of them have background, like paralegal backgrounds, and police officers in their family and things of that nature, when laws differ from state to state, right? And a lot of them are tech savvy, right? So because they have a lot of these types of people on their teams, they have to understand is when a lot of these people have been in these sectors, when they're no longer in these sectors, the first thing they do is they start reaching out to the people that have been violated, okay, to let them know who it is that's violating them, right? Okay. So when I started getting on here to vlog, hey, I thought it was, everybody vlog about what they want to vlog about, and that's that, because I'm a sane person. That's the type of mindset I got. Instead, you have people trying to make up stuff on you because, well, she had the cookie girl on her channel and she didn't say nothing. What she trying to do is she trying to cover up some stuff. Motherfucker, fuck you. Don't nobody tell me what to do on my panel. But you got grown men because they working for some type of entity, and women, especially the men though, that feel like they're supposed to come for women. Okay. And y'all, I've been going through this for almost 2 years. If it ain't one man, it's another. Well, she didn't put the folks on me, so you go at her. Yeah, you go at her so I can get the views. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. When he come into my chat, hey, I ain't got no issues with rest in peace, Young Dolph. Rest in peace, Young Dolph been coming over here to my channel for almost 2 years. I don't know who Rest in Peace Young Dolph is. Rest in Peace Young Dolph dropped stuff into my chat. Okay. So Rest in Peace Young Dolph, when he first started coming to my channel last year, Rest in Peace Young Dolph stopped coming for a while, and then he started coming back. So then what he did was he started letting me know that he told me he had been hacked, and he said some people had started threatening him. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, they hacked him, and according to him, they hacked him, and they started threatening him, telling him, don't be telling her that stuff, take that stuff back. So from that point on, I've always been very protective of him. Hell, he don't want me to know. I don't know who he is, and I don't ask him who he is, because I be wanting for people to feel comfortable. But to try to go on a smear campaign as it relates to me and go over to somebody's channel, the very person who you wanted to get up on my panel and try and go at every time, when I would always say, y'all, I don't want that heaviness on my panel, because I ain't want Cypress being attacked. Every time he would go directly at Cypress. Okay. And they say they don't swatch that. Hey, that's all good. But I didn't want that heaviness on my panel. Okay. And so just like when people was coming at him, okay, my sister said all the time, she would say, Tam, hey, I get a bad feeling about that dude. I was like, oh, well, you know what I mean? We all on here, I'm on here vlogging, and it's all good. We all have a difference of opinion. She go, I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling about that dude. I believe he been sent to try to get you. Okay. And so because I'm a host, what I try to do is open my panel up, and not to real outlandish people, but to allow people to express themselves without attacking people, right? Without teaming up on people and being vicious. That's the reason why when Raven come into my chat, I said, y'all cool out. Because I ain't had nobody credible to tell me that Raven was involved. Now, it seems to me with all this stuff coming up, somebody talking about, I was talking about them. I ain't even thought about this damn man. But every time somebody, I have people constantly reaching out to me. Every time he go over there on that channel, they go, that boy, that man made a reference to you again. He gearing up to try and attack your character. Okay. Okay. I ain't studying that. I ain't even worried about that. I ain't, he stopped coming over there to my channel. Okay, whatever. He got mad about something, but I'm like, okay, you know, if that's how he feels, that's cool. But to sit up and make up something about me so that you can have a reason. And it's funny that it comes at a time again because I was attacked by another person that this person is affiliated with when Raven came up on my panel. And I'm going to tell you something. This is my channel. And I will have whoever it is that I want up on my channel. Ain't nobody going to control me. And it's absolutely surprising to me that some of these men are allowed. But see, when they're in sectors like that, that's the type of stuff they do. To send them out to come at me. And I'm not going to stop doing what I do. Okay. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. They've been messing with my channel. I've been dealing with YouTube today because they've been trying to shadow ban my channel. It's funny when I talk about Countdown John, I talk about some more people. All of a sudden tonight, this man comes up on Cypher's channel and comes at me. Okay. I watch time and I find all of that really weird. They don't want to get up in there and do it. And I understand because a lot of people, you'd be surprised about how people reach out to me. I know they think they got all of my stuff hacked. They don't. But I'm going to deal with them. I don't care who it is. Rather, whoever it is, they going to jail. Okay? Well, I've been hacking her and I ain't been seeing nobody sending her nothing. I got many emails on you motherfuckers. Okay? Where people reach out to me on my social medias and stuff and tell me about who some of these people are and what they do. Because I got a life of my own, a lot of stuff I was like, well, it's just been within the last few weeks that I ain't been letting nothing go. I've been dealing with everything. Okay? So yeah, I get up there and I start hollering and screaming because I'm sick of this. If it ain't one man, it's another. If it ain't a dick in a boot ass nigga coming at me from behind his computer because he obsessed, it's another one being sent out to do it. Okay? And then the first thing is that, well, that's the reason why she ain't got no man. How you know what I got? Do you listen to my phone calls? You don't know what I got. Okay? So I think that is crazy. That, not unless you think you listening to my phone calls. Okay? But it don't make no sense, y'all. I'm so fed up with these men and these women that's jealous that be egging them on. This man trying to make my show about him. Then he tries to sow some discord between me and Rest in Peace Young Dolph. I ain't got no issues with Rest in Peace Young Dolph. I don't really care who Rest in Peace Young Dolph talk to, but ain't nobody gonna come into my chat and ask who he is. If he wanted for folks to know who he was, he would tell them. Okay. But time and time again, when I would tell him, don't ask Rest in Peace Young Dolph who he is, he didn't care. He would come into my chat and still ask him. And then say, I ain't gonna pay for information that I can get for free. Motherfucker, I don't get my stuff for when Rest in Peace Young Dolph tell me. I either do a video on it and put it out publicly, or he put it right here in this chat and we talk about it. When I tell Rest in Peace Young Dolph, wait a minute, don't put it in the chat. Send it to me on Instagram. It's because I want to have the opportunity to do another video on it and put it out publicly. What I put into my platinum, stuff that I get from the inside. Okay? Rest in peace, young Dolph's information is very valid. I appreciate his information. But it gets on my nerve for somebody to be sent out, okay, to go, and y'all still going over there. I ain't gonna pay for something I can get for free. Nigga, you can't get a lot of that shit. What? You know somebody downtown? But this man went into this chat, and people would say to me, every time he get up there, he's coming at you. He gearing up to try to defame you. And sure enough, out of nowhere, this man jumps up on Cypress panel and comes at me. Y'all, I'm tired of these men. Then he comes up under other names hollering about, yeah, that's the reason why you ain't got no man. Well, that's what a lot of these trolls be coming in the chat be saying. So people always show their hands, but I'm so sick of it that it don't make no sense. I think I'm a good person. I'm not selfish. When I know people right, I try and protect them. I don't let nobody defame them. Hey, here go this Danny guy again. This is one of the hackers. You sound, Danny Watch, you sound like a predator to me. You sound like a predator. That's what predators do. When they're harassing and stalking people. Because now, Danny, you're turning into a stalker. You came into Cypress chat. Now you done followed me over here to my chat. You's a stalker. Okay? You're a stalker, Danny. Stay out of my chat. You's a stalker. You sound like a predator. That's what predators do, Danny. They harass women. They follow women around that wants nothing to do with them. Okay? They follow people around that, motherfucker, you the one mentally ill. You in my chat, bitch. You came over to my chat, Danny. Who's the one that's mentally ill? It's a darn shame that people harass you and then turn around and say, you want sympathy. You mentally ill, nigga. You mentally ill. You in my chat. Why are you over here? You followed me. You went from Cypress panel and then came over here to my chat. So you the mentally ill, stalking psycho. Okay? That's what you are. Stay out of my chat. And it's sad that these people on here, y'all, on YouTube are so mentally pathetic. It is. They mentally pathetic. Now, this man is a troll. He's proven what he is. And so what he's doing is he's getting out of control. Okay? You can't get up on Cypress panel without making reference to me. It's something wrong with that. Because even if people was reaching out to me, saying, how come you ain't been on Cypress channel? Okay? How come you ain't been on Cypress channel? And I'm on another channel. I'm not going to get up on somebody else's channel and make reference to that. I'm not going to get up on somebody else's panel and say, well, people been reaching out to me asking why I ain't on that other channel. Well, this and that. But y'all still go over there all the time trying to drop salt, y'all. To me, that's not normal. Because I'm not going to address it at all. Y'all see, I didn't address him. I just kept going. He had an issue about something. Hey, you don't want to come back over to my channel? Hey, that's cool. Okay? So people sit up and they harass you. Can't stay out of my chat. Can't keep my name out of their mouth. But then say, I'm the one that's mentally ill. How does that sound? That don't even sound right. But to people that think that they smarter than everybody else, they don't even know how crazy they sound. Okay? So, I think, and then a predator. I worked for the police department too long. Okay? I know predators when I hear it. I know predators by a lot of the stuff that they say, especially when they hate women, when they like to try and violate women. It bothers me when men mess with women and then say, you trying to play victim, you just trying to get sympathy. That's something. Those are people that have serial killer tendencies and stalkerish tendencies and will hurt a woman. I've been working for the police. When people say, oh, you out there? No, I ain't out there. I worked for the police department for 18 years and I'm still in this. I know when something ain't right. That's the reason why I keep dropping dimes and filing reports on these niggas, because I know it ain't normal. I've been doing this for too long. If you don't like somebody, when I don't like somebody, you're not going to see me going over to their channels. You're not going to see me following them so I can be mad or jumping up on somebody else's panel so I can talk about them. That's not stuff normal, sane people do. Okay? And I'm just letting you know that now. So you motherfuckers the one that's crazy. Okay? And it gets to me simply because I recognize what's not normal. These motherfuckers don't do nothing but hack. They don't even know the information I got on them. A lot of these damn people that was kicked out of their sectors came straight to me and told me what they do. And then they got the nerve to get their ass up in my chat and talk about and get up on these fake names because they think I ain't got nothing on them, when the very people that was in the midst of their shit then gave me the drop. D-Ma, ain't they done gave me the drop? That's the reason why when a baby girl reached out to me on Facebook and said that nigga tried to get me to take you out, gave me her information. It's in a report. I went straight to the police. That ain't crazy. You motherfuckers think I'm crazy enough not to print out and document everything? Police wouldn't even take the report if I ain't have it. If I didn't have the voices recorded, if I didn't print out the emails, they wouldn't even take it. They wouldn't take it if I didn't have details from emails that folks were sending me on a lot of what these people do. I don't know these folks on YouTube. Hell, when this stuff with Mo3 was going on, I didn't know these folks. So how in the hell I know what they do unless people that was once in their sectors reach out to me and tell me what they do? Okay? But they've gotten away with it so long, they think they're smarter than anybody else. They think they can follow me around, because when you come into somebody's chat, okay, because I don't listen to people that I don't like, but I guess because I'm sane, that's how I feel. But I'm not going to make fake pages and go into somebody's panel and chat, okay, just to tell them I don't like you. You might need some help. You might need some help. Because if I don't like you, I'm not going near your channel. And when people ask me about your channel, you know what I'm going to say, because I'm a sane person. I don't look at that channel. I'm not going on no smear campaigns. That's something that crazy people do. I'm not going on no other channels to try and talk bad. You know why? Because I ain't into that. Even with a lot of these women that have tried to come up against me, y'all don't even hardly hear me say nothing. I know what they doing in the background. You know why? Because they work in groups and sectors, and God got his people everywhere. It's always somebody that's going to get mad, or somebody that's going to reach out to me and say, you know what, son? And then what they'll get, well, she crazy. That's a Negro and a Negress that think they smarter than everybody else when they think you ain't got the information that you have, okay? But y'all, it's sickening in these YouTube streets. It is very sickening. Like I said, now I see, because what they was doing is I had to reach out to YouTube today, okay? Because they started messing with my channel. I would be on live, or y'all saw where I did some videos, and as soon as the premiere end, it could be like 150 folks on, and it's showing 14 views. You see what I'm talking about? That's the type of stuff that they do, and they do hack because they got hackers. Because people that was once in their sectors that left and now probably back in told me everything. They told me who went and got the hackers, all the stuff that go on. Hell, I didn't know nothing about these damn folks. And to be honest with you, don't want to know nothing about them. Okay. That's right, Hero Fix TV. I agree. I never seen a bunch of folks in their 40s and 50s so jealous hearted. Jealousy is a sickness. I was talking to my mother. It was somebody that made a fake page that came into my chat. Okay. And so my mom was it's very aggravating. It's been going on for 2 years. Every time I just went to court for one, okay, and I'm getting ready to go to court for another one, okay, and it seemed like it's gonna be some more. It seemed like every time it's gonna be some more, okay. Okay, well she on to us, so you go with her. It's a darn shame, y'all, and they think that's being mentally sane. I don't live my life like that. It don't make no sense at all. It don't. It just like I said, I feel like, I'm too good of a person, especially if I rock with you, I rock with you 100%. Okay. So people get mad and they get mad for whatever reasons. Okay. They get mad. Hey, I don't want to participate in this no more. Go on with your life. But then you get people that go on a crusade to try and discredit you all the time. The folks that you rocking with using my information. It's crazy. Like I said, it's crazy. But hey, uh, it's a crabs in a barrel mentality. The only good thing about this YouTube don't pay a damn bill I got on YouTube, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't. These motherfuckers gonna go to jail for. Then I might leave. Okay, but I got a job to do. Okay, because they came messing with me. Okay, they came messing with me, and I'm gonna tell you something about me. I ain't an easy cookie to crumble. Okay, so when you mess with me, you send me into another drive. Okay, and they violated me. They violated me, and it's open season on get back. But I'm doing it with the law. Okay, steal all of your content. Yeah, steal all of my content, and then got the nerve to be mad. It's a darn shame before God. Then send they people. Don't y'all send y'all damn people because I already know y'all in sectors. It's funny y'all kick these folks out of y'all sectors. They tell me what y'all have going on. And then when y'all get good again, they back in there like ain't nothing happened, but they already done told me. And look, I just blocked them and he back. I blocked them and he back. Steady making pages. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That sick stalkerish stuff. And I just blocked you again. So we're gonna see how many more pages you gonna go make, Danny Watts. And this time I'm getting ready to start recording. We're gonna see how many more you gonna go make, Danny. See, that's what I'm talking about when you start talking about that stalkerish stuff. Okay, because the same thing that Danny is saying, that's the same thing that some of the folks was reaching out to me saying about Cypress. Why you have Cypress up on your panel? I thought you said you was for pre. I said, you motherfuckers ain't get ready to try and control my panel. I have who I want on up there. Okay? Right, like he a damn spring chicken. I'm telling y'all, it's getting scary. I promise you. I'm counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch and see. Don't another Danny Watts or another profile comes in here with the same stuff. Now y'all see what I'm talking about. This stuff is crazy. Somebody, I don't see how you don't see through her. But why? Because I ain't doing what you want me to do. OG Sex Spider said the devil is a damn lie. See, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. People sit up and cross you out and then get mad when you want food with them no more. And they become obsessive. That's not how I live my life, y'all. It's not. And they don't come here and say, I need to take a break. No, you take a break. Stay out of my channel. Stay out of my chat. Well, if you ain't a stalker, you ought to be able to do that. Okay. Ramona says, Tamara, just be careful who you come on your panel, please. I am. I'm definitely gonna be careful with who I have on my panel from now on. Like I just this stuff is absolutely crazy. It is. It's crazy. It's crazy. To sit up and lie in my lie, get up on the panel and lie on me. It's just it's absolutely crazy. But y'all, it's something else in these YouTube streets. It is. It is something else. It don't make no sense. It's a darn shame that a person can't get on their panel. Okay. People see that I have been, as far as this harassment, I've been legally getting the law and stuff involved and following through. Okay. So now what they've started doing is messing with my channel. I was very nice to that man. I was very nice when people, to be honest, when people were saying to me, sending me messages on Facebook, sending me emails saying, Miss T, I've been rocking with you, but I wish you would keep him off of your panel. I still let him up on my panel. When folks was trying to tell me about him, I still let him up on my panel. Was still nice to him. And it wasn't just D-Ma. It was a whole heap of folks. BSJ says, don't ever let anyone take you off your game. Whenever somebody see you doing good, they always try to F up. They do. It's just it's sad the lengths that these people are going to. Okay. It is. And one of the reasons why I'm very vocal about it, when people say, well, why you get on your platform and talk about it? Because I understand it's always good to document, to have timestamps and document stuff. That's a lot of the reasons why I do it. I always leave a trail behind. Trust me, I ain't crazy. I'm very controlled. Okay. And I know what I be doing. Okay. Everything I do is a strategy as it relates to what's going on here and this harassment and stuff. Trust me. I agree, Alabama, the Alabama hitter. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. This stuff is crazy. It is. It is absolutely crazy. Like I said, I'm strong enough to handle stuff because I have people to reach out to me all the time. I've had people to reach out to me about, well, Miss T, and I don't even be knowing who these people are. Well, Miss T, I don't know why you be having Cypress on your panel. He ain't for dog. Well, Miss T, I don't know why you be having player code on your channel. Because such and such. I get it. I understand why people do a lot of what they do. But guess what? I'm strong enough to I'm not, I'm strong enough to know, especially if I don't know a lot of these people that be in these emails and stuff. I understand that people will try and cause division. That's right, OG Snake Spotter. It's just this right. It's crazy. It is, especially with it's crazy. In court early this week for some stuff. Then right after that, that crazy ass man starts right back harassing me. I had to go and do something this week as it relates to that. Then they start messing with my channel. I'm back over my lawyer's office today for some more stuff that's going on as it relates to this YouTube shit and these people. Okay. And then tonight this. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Yep. So I understand now the game is to try and cause division. Okay. So I see when they said Cypress, I don't see how you don't see through her stuff. When Cypress was up on my panel, these folks were saying the same thing. I like your channel, but I don't know why you be having Cypress up there. It's just it's ridiculous. Okay. So, like I said, y'all, this it's crazy. It really it is. It don't make no sense. And I appreciate the young lady that I was laying here sleep. I'm tired as I don't know what, because I've been dealing with all of this stuff as it relates to these folks on YouTube this week. And I lay here after I'm finished constantly going back and forth with YouTube team and lay here. It don't make no sense and fall asleep. Another person said they had been calling me, and finally, I guess I don't know. Somebody they kept calling me, and finally, my phone woke me up out of my sleep. Miss T, he up there on. I had to leave. He back up over there on that channel, on Cypress channel, talking about you. I said, who? They said I had to leave. I can't take it. It just it pisses me off. Then I look at my phone. I got text messages from other people. I can't even rest and get no while I'm resting, trying to rest and catch up on my sleep because these fuck niggas won't leave me alone. A motherfucker over in the middle of the night up on a panel defaming my character. That's right, Otto. Gotta move whoever ain't for you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now I see what's going on with my channel. Now I know. When the lady said it could be a glitch, but we're gonna investigate it. Now I know it ain't no glitch. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is. But what I was getting ready to say is I knew it was getting real bad when um a troll had came into my chat, and this was about 2 weeks ago. And they was trolling, and I was able to put a picture and stuff up. And they was like, yeah, um, yeah, you keep on staying on YouTube. They done green lighted women. You could be next. I said, bring it, and blocked them. Then I heard a female vlogger say, yeah, smirking. Yeah, some of these women, they taking women out in Memphis as if they was happy. I knew then they had been in the chat. Y'all, it's that bad. Well, people want to see you dead. And then had the nerve to say, this is the reason that young Dolph is in his grave. Because they intimidated by your greatness. I was great before I even got on here. But to smirk about it, I don't give a damn how I have issues with people. If that ain't a threat to my person, I sure don't be wanting to see him dead. But it's a shame, y'all. I told my mama, she said, you don't need YouTube. Get off of there. You don't need it. It's too many entities. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. Get off of there. It's just too many demonic forces. Y'all, when you great, this is what's gonna happen. It's sad. It is. And it even comes from the men. I'm gonna tell you now, I stay strapped. I got this documented and I'm gonna document this. Okay? Because I need it to be known that everybody that has come at me, because I don't trust none of them. Because anytime you can get on here and do what these folks do, you will do anything. I don't put nothing past them. That's right. I wouldn't even put no energy into worrying about somebody else. But the goal is to try and make people feel a certain way. I mean, hell, somebody already been, they already hacks and unsubscribe people. Hell, you hear my members say, hell, so they, Miss T, they unsubscribing me. You hear, so it ain't nothing to make it up. You hear my people coming here and say, Miss T, I was unsubscribed, so they already been unsubscribing the people. That ain't enough. I want to get on a panel and defame her and make other people unsubscribe. That's all it's about. This stuff is, these folks is sickening. Sick up. It's an infection. It's an infection. Yeah, to sit up and say it's gonna get ugly. That's definitely a threat. It's already ugly. I'm being hacked. They got my personal information. Somebody's been to my house. Somebody has already asked the Miss Lady, but she don't even be in here no more, to try and take me out. And then you got folks constantly coming into my chat, harassing me. It's already ugly. But I'm stepping it up a notch. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to call the police right now because I just, I just, it's too bad. It's too bad. I just, when you talk, I'm gonna step it up. It's gonna get ugly. I mean, with all of the stuff that these folks doing on here, I can't trust nothing. I can't. I've been dealing with this all week from this sector of people, and I do believe that they all in the same sector. I need to file a report. It's a damn shame when people are insistent on messing with you that you have to consistently file reports. Y'all, it don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I've been dealing with this shit since Monday. I was in court Monday. It don't make no sense. I'm gonna talk to my mama first and see what she says before I do it. I can't even lay here and sleep and catch up on my rest without these folks messing with me. And then had the nerve to say something wrong with you when you motherfuckers keep fucking with me. It is. It's a shame. It's a darn shame. I know y'all, it is. It's sad. It really is. She had Raven on her channel, so she in on it. She helped to take young Dolph out. This is the type of crap. Unknown caller. Hello. Oh, nothing. I was calling to talk to you about something. I was getting ready to call and file another police report. I don't even know these people. You know, I don't know them. I don't even know who these people are. But some guy that got up on that used to come on my channel, that got up on another YouTube channel. And I was laying here asleep. You know what I've been going through this week dealing with these folks? And he up on a panel defaming my character. I guess because I've been get following through with everything on, I let them get away with stuff when my dad was sick. But I guess because they've been getting served and they know that I've been following through on stuff, each and every person that I knock down, they get another one to come at me. I'm tired of it. So they say he up there talking about me, and then it's about to get ugly. I take that as a threat. I don't even know what he's talking about. Yeah. So I was calling you to see what should I do, because you know what they've been doing to me. And I feel like he got to be a part of it. They got him doing it now. They even messing with my channel and my views. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I agree. So what you think? Okay. Especially dealing with these men constantly coming at you. Constantly, constantly. If you know you know about their background. So if the police pull up their background and see how long their history is, they don't care. There's more money than some of these men ever made. They got pedophilia and all of that on their background. And they got these hackers. They enjoy hacking into these women phones and stuff. Then they got these folks following them. It just don't make no sense, the stuff that's on these folks' backgrounds. So they ain't got no limit on what they do because they sick. But that's good. Yeah. I tell you. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna pray, and I'll hold. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, these people been doing this stuff. They've been doing it. They've been doing it. They've been doing it. This is what they do. That's the reason why they got these sectors together, because they feel like they're stronger in numbers. This is what they do. This is what they do. If you don't want people reporting criminal activities, then what they should do is they should leave people alone. These people came messing with me. They came messing with me. I didn't bother these folks. I didn't even know who they were. And so now it all boils down to me having to put the law on them to make them leave me alone. I've been dealing with this all week. I was in court Monday. I was down at the police department again Tuesday. I had to go see a lawyer Wednesday. Had to go see a lawyer again today, Friday. Yesterday, Friday. All dealing with these people. YouTube don't pay a bill I got. I got other stuff going on. Okay, my real life. And then I fall asleep on my couch because my body is tired from dealing with all of these freaks on here. But I've been serving them. Okay. Because I ain't playing with them no more. And I get woke up out of my sleep that somebody is yet violating me again. Somebody I don't even mention. To try and discredit me. To try and discredit me. Because everybody else that did it, God didn't let it work. So you go do it. It don't make no sense. It don't. As a woman, I could never participate in trying to take another woman down because of my insecurities and jealousy. Jealousy is a sickness. It's a cancer. It's a disease. And guess what? It ain't going to do nothing for them. They can get all the information they want to from Rest in Peace Young Dolph. It don't matter. If Rest in Peace Young Dolph, he can go, and he's free to go in anybody's chat that he wants to. But guess what? I'm going to still have information to put in my platinum. Y'all. I guess they saying, her daddy dead. She at her weakest. We can go ahead, take her down. These men on here sick. They sick. And you could tell when they predators. When they mess with you, I'm going to tell you, I done did every class that there is. I know. I got certifications in every type of situation that there is. And I worked for the department forever. Whenever somebody is harassing you, and then you get fed up with it and you start screaming on every rooftop, this is when you know you're dealing with a predator. Watch their verbiage. Oh, she playing victim. Oh, she want folks to feel sorry for her. Oh, that's a pity party. When they messing with you, they are the ones harassing you. That's a dangerous predator. That's a dangerous predator. I don't care how functioning they are, how same they seem. That is a dangerous predator. And that's the reason why a lot of times I look at the chat. I get quiet and I start looking at what's going on in my chat because I can size people up pretty good. I'm not slow by a long shot. I watch people to see how far they're going to go. I guess it's just investigating me. I got to see what's going to come out. My mama said, I'm getting up and get ready to start praying right now. She normally get up at 5. She saw how, she said, you spending all this money on lawyers. And for what? These people ain't worth it. But they violated me. And I got to show them. I know they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing to lose, but they going to go do some jail time. Not only have I hired lawyers, I done hired the best investigator out there, come from Massachusetts. Okay? I'm not playing with them no more. I'm not. I'm going to see if you hackers, since y'all got so much brilliancy, we get ready to see if y'all can go up against us. I ain't playing with y'all no more. And that's the reason why all of this stuff been going on this week. Because they've been so used to violating me. And now I'm following through and fighting back. They saying we done been able to violate her for going on 2 years. Who she thinks she is to stop us from violating her, motherfucker? If I can't see you bitches dead, I'll see you in jail. Okay? Because it's a few of them I wouldn't care if they died. That's how rotten they are. And when I say dead, I mean of an overdose or something. Because you motherfuckers ain't worth me unless you come to my doorstep again. I knows how to cover myself unless you are a threat to my person. Because if you mention, or if I see your faces, I know who run with some of these folks that's stalking me. You a threat to me. And we know that these men are so sick, a lot of them. They follow these men that violate because they violators. Somebody to make up something. That's the same thing that other guy did. She talked about my cuts, and that she let Auntie Feet talk about my cuts on her panel. Just telling a damn lie, y'all. Just a reason when they want to violate you. Just any reason they lie. Just telling a lie. But I'm gonna say this: stay out of my chat if you don't, hey, listen. If you come for trouble, and I know the y'all that's over here ain't any new people, I'm serving notice. If you working with them, I'm gonna follow through. If you coming here with mess, ask them, aren't I following through? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Ramona. I am too. Okay. But these folks relentless on here. But when you have histories of what a lot of these people have histories of, it ain't gonna stop until they go to jail. They working with a lot of these foreigners who don't like black women anyways. And with a lot of these foreigners, if they could kill me. They would. They push these black ass motherfuckers up to do that. Because that's what they do in their countries. They kill women. But I ain't gonna be easy to kill, Jackie. I'm not. It's just it's ridiculous though. So I'm gonna continuously fight this. I am. I'm going to continuously fight them and the women too. If you know that you are a scammer and you on here scamming and stuff, I don't understand why. Why don't you? What scamming folks is sick anyways. But why would you want to come and mess with me? Somebody that mess with the police because I believe in reporting everything, especially violations. But when you are obsessed, I mean, hey, these folks ain't got nothing to lose. Okay, so but them getting jail time is going to be the pleasure that I need because they have harassed me and violated me enough. Going on 2 years is a long time. So there has to be they got to have an end result in mind, and the end result is what Miss Torshi told me what that dude asked her to do, and that is kill me. And for people that say, well, how come they ain't do nothing? I didn't follow through, but I just started following back through this week. Because you're not gonna put a hit on my life and nothing happens. That's why all this shit going on now, I believe. You can't try to send a hit from across a state line. That's federal. Now let them white hackers tell you it ain't. Oh Lord. But anyway, y'all, my mom was just saying that also that she was just looking at something where the National Guard is supposed to come into she was saying the National Guard is supposed to come into Memphis sometime next week or something. So with all the crime that was going on, it was bound to happen. And I gotta say it's a good thing. Therefore, people can't try to run in from out of town and take women out because they great. These men believe in killing women and putting hits on them. So I'm happy that the National Guard will at least be around Memphis where I have to go into Memphis and do my where my office and stuff is. So I mean, this is sad. It is. It's sad. But next week, I'm more than likely going to step back so that I can focus on what I need to focus on. So if y'all don't see me come on next week, just know I'm okay. But I'm just know I'm following through, and I got to step back so that I could focus. I might drop some videos, you know, but like my mother just said, I got to step back so I can focus on eliminating this problem. Okay? I can't do what I need to do and then get on here and it pulls me back in. I got to step back so I can put all of my energy on eliminating this problem, so that when I do start coming back on live, a lot of these people that's doing it, the process will almost be over, or they'll understand that they're not going to get away with violating me. But I got to step back to focus on that too, so that we can do. And it's funny how people get mad at you. Okay. Yeah, mama's always right. And for the record, for that person, I had been getting emails that you was a hacker. But did I ever treat you any differently? I didn't. Because I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know. But I had been getting them when you was coming up on my panel. Because they told me you was a part of Ratchet Gang and that you was a hacker. But I still treated you with kindness because I didn't know. Okay. I love you too, Demon. But I got to put my energy into eliminating this issue. These people messing with my views now. These folks are using the skills that they have obtained from somewhere to mess with my skill. It's a guy in Nashville. Okay. I ain't gonna even say nothing about that right now. Hey, Juicy Fruit. Thank you, Neo. Yeah, these folks on here sick. They sick. We're gonna do all we can. We can't run her subscribers off. You see what they said? I don't see why y'all don't see through them. So we're gonna mess with her views. We're gonna mess with her views. So I gotta step back to do what is necessary. I'm gonna drop some videos. I'm just not gonna, you know, come on live for a little while so that I can when you're doing what you need to do, you have to focus on that. You know what I mean? Because when you get on here and you're trying to do something, what happens is that their energies and that entity surrounds you, and you didn't win. I know you got up on that panel tonight and you think that you've won, but when we get through praying on you, nigga, you're going to be falling to your knees, and I promise you that. I'm getting ready to use the power of prayer on you, Stephen. You've been going up there because you wanted it with me because I was ignoring you, I guess. Okay. But I'm getting ready to use the power of prayer on you, and you ain't going to be able to take that. Okay. I understand that there's some witches on here, a lot of them deal in witchcraft and stuff. Okay. He did, Magname Ace. He did. I bet you after this week is up, it's going to be a difference in all of them. It's two demons, main demons that I'm mainly focused on. One of them already done hit the ground. He just don't know it yet. We already got him. The other one, he been doing this for a long time. His time is up. His time is up. Thank you, BSJS. No, because anytime you go up on somebody's panel, they say every time he goes up on Cypress panel, and see, a lot of times when Cypress come on, I've been tired. If y'all notice, I've been getting off live and I've been going to sleep, and I ain't even been talking about what I've been dealing with. Okay, so people say every time he go up on Cypress channel, he throwing shots at me. It's something about my mother's energy that's like a breath of fresh air. Just hearing her voice, just talking to her, just her positivity, it always refills me. That right there proves that with all these witches on here that are bloodsuckers, that when the Bible says one can put 10,000 to flee, just talking to my mother and hearing her voice helped to refill me and calm me down. It goes to show that the spirit of God can outweigh any demonic force. That link is the back door into the system. That's how they was able to hack me. So they get in these clubhouses and stuff, I'm told, and they decide on when they in these groups with some of these sick ass vloggers, they decide who's going to be the person to go at me. There's a vlogger on here that's mentally ill, sickly ill as it comes to me. And I'm told that he's always assigning people to come at me because he's sick. In Clubhouse. And it makes me wonder when people say, I'm not going to pay for something I could get for free. What you mean? Are you hearing the conversations when the people give it to me? Oh, Lord. But I feel better. I do. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. But I'm getting ready. We get ready to use the power of prayer. And I bet you some things gonna be different after this week. I bet you that it is. I'm willing to bet everything I have on it. I see a lot of these people are already troubled. You know what I mean? They already troubled. They troubled from childhood. Some of them just low down and evil, you know. But a lot of people are troubled, but that's not my problem. You're not going to harass me. Anyways, y'all, what's oh, she is so cute. Right. When you're dealing with your day-to-day situations, I've never in my life had to go off on people as much as I've had to go off on here. My mama said to me, she said, I tuned in. I was like, let me tune in and see what my child talking about tonight. She said, and all I could hear was hollering and screaming and all of that. She said, you don't need to be on something that take you completely out of your character. It ain't worth it. When I was nice, they was running all over me. And now that I have people reaching out to me, telling me what these folks have done, it makes me mad as hell. But I'm getting ready to overcome that because I can't be on here going off on people. I can't. That ain't even a part of my character because I'm a professional. I'm going to show them they got me fucked up in another way. And y'all get ready to see. I've been serving them this week. I ain't been playing with them. That's the reason why they messing with my views. Lord, thank you. Mm. But anyways, y'all, I'm happy that the National Guard is coming in. We knew that this was gonna happen, right? We have been talking about it, and I'm happy that the National Guard is coming into Memphis. Oh Lord, Ramona, I know it was a few people that I was asleep, and they said that they had been calling me, and it just so happens I don't know what happened because I was so tired. I wasn't even in the bed. I had sat up on my couch because I had been chatting back and forth with the YouTube team about what they've done doing to my channel. What they've done to my channel. See, somebody hacked me, and the reason why I know it is because when they hacked me the other day, they set my setting whereas you could make passwords skippable. I always make sure my settings is not like that. Okay. And it had been on uh it had been on another setting forever. So they hacked into it, and once they get your phone number, and and that's another thing. I've been taking classes. One thing about me being a PI, because I'm not greedy, I always specialize in a certain thing, okay, which is normally infidelity or child adoptions, because that's what I like. When people call and ask me, well, do you do cyber situations? I always refer them to somebody else because that's their expertise. But it's get ready to be my expertise. That's true, Nakia. Hey, the skip tracer. The skip tracer is the bomb. The skip tracer is one of the people that has always been. I always say the skip tracer need to be in the CIA. He the CIA. But he has always been absolutely awesome. I got to reach out to you again, the skip tracer. I just hired an investigator from he one of the best from Mass to help me with this, and I'm gonna have to get you on my team too to help me with this. I always say the skip tracer needs to be the CIA. He is the CIA. Nakia says, arrest, enjoy your sale, and hard boiled eggs. Thank you, William. We're just gonna vibe tonight. Yeah, shout out to the skip tracer. The skip tracer. His work is so good. He even does work for um 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 what's that guy name? I look forward to it. I've been working on a FOIA consulting case all week. Just wanted to start. Okay, well, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. But I want to give the skip tracer his. I even take I even take classes and stuff from him. I got to take some more, but he's so good. He even with the work that he does and his expertise, he even does work for national channels. What's the guy name that to catch a pedophile? That handsome guy or whatever. So shout out to him. And he's always been great. You know what I mean? Like whenever I've even before, like when I needed help, he's always just awesome. Yeah, Chris Hansen. He does work for Chris Hansen. That's how good he is. And he's always very patient and stuff with me. Um he's just good at what he does. He's just the GOAT. That's he the CIA. Okay, he the CIA. But I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Um the tracer. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. That's just one of his expertises. Cause we kind of been going back and forth with this forever. But I'm gonna put it to rest. My dad is passed, and I'm getting ready to put this to rest. That's the real CIA, and he ain't doing nothing legal. Good night, hon. He ain't doing nothing illegal. That's the real CIA for real. See, the illegal CIAs, they got an appointed date for their jail cell. This right here, the real one. I really wish I could drop the link. Um, I saw Cypress in here a little earlier. I thought I just saw Cypress in here. That's what I thought. Since I took that nap and I was woke up out of my sleep, I ain't even sleeping now. Like I'm wired up. But then my mom gave me a boost of energy. So um hold on. Juicy Fruit said, well, y'all take care. I'm gonna go shower. Was checking notifications. Okay, Juicy Fruit. I don't know, I'm feeling a lot better. Like I said, my mom's part spirits are real. And it's always good to have people to replenish you. I mean, it's just something about my mom's and I connection and her connection with God. It immediately calmed me down and replenished me. I could hear somebody say, "Now, well, why don't put her head on our mama?" That's when people are infected with evilness. You'll die faster than that overdose that you're gonna have. Okay. Talking about my mama. Okay. Because some of these folks gonna be croaked over overdose anyways, real soon. And I ain't wishing it on them. It's just that that's just how it is. Tamara, I just can't come up on no panel. I'm still mad. I know, Ramona. We gonna pray about it though. And all it was unnecessary, but I imagine God allows it to happen for a reason. God allows everything to happen for a reason. It happened the way it should. He had been wanting to do it. I hope he feel better. From my understanding, he was doing it every time he went. I hope he feels better. Because, like I said, people had been telling me he's wanting to go at you. So he got it out. So hopefully there was a ton of weight lifted off of him. But I'm getting ready to use the power of prayer. I mean, sometimes, I get to thinking about, sometimes, when people are mad, when they get you upset, I'm sure seeing me that upset helped him to release. Because if they can get you mad, then they be okay. Once they get you mad, okay, I got her mad, she angry. I got her pressure up. Now I can go on and live my life. So hopefully he can do that. They said, did he pay that? So did she take that hush money? Oh my God. Ramona, I'm normally mild mannered, but when I think I'm just my temperance as it relates to this stuff on here because it's been going on for 2 years, I don't have any patience for it anymore. So I just been going on. But I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna get ready to change all that. I know them devils gonna come up, but I got something for them though. Hey, holiday tracks. So she done dropped the paper. Child, she done dropped it. Yeah, she got that she wanted 8 figures. They said that lawsuit is the beginning of something more. It was just what others needed. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Diddy has been doing a lot of evil to people for a long time. He has. He had to settle quick when he seen it was real. He got it. You know what? I think Diddy did something to them elite people. Diddy done made some folks mad. He done made some people mad. If y'all notice, he done made some people mad. Now, me personally, I ain't saying this what it is, but I'm just saying me personally, I believe one of those elites, because oftentimes in that industry, when you won't come out, a lot of the LGBTQ community look at it as a slap in their face. I believe maybe Diddy was having a relationship with somebody and he told him he didn't want to come out, and or something. I don't know. Y'all know I'm just thinking of something. Maybe he, told him he didn't want to come out. And I mean, I just believe like, because one thing about when they're in good, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When they're in good, the elites don't allow the media to put out no bad stuff about them. They've been serving Diddy left and right for like the last year. It's a lot of bad stuff that's been coming out about him. So they took his Ciroc deal. So something going on. So he done made somebody mad. He done made somebody mad. Yep, he done made somebody mad. Y'all, this is what happens though. Okay, Mac name makes you want to. Okay. But this is what happens though in the industry. This is what happens in the industry. They give it to you, and then when you don't do something that they don't like, they take it away. They take it away. And so this is gonna be interesting. I promise it is. Hold on, Magname Mace. I sent you the link. So so what do y'all so what do y'all think is going on? Why do y'all think that they've turned on Diddy? What do y'all think that Diddy did? Because it's obvious. I'm gonna tell you something. They did the same thing to Steve Harvey. All those years, Steve Harvey's ex-wife was talking about how he did her. When he was in good with the elites, people weren't able, other than Tasha K, they weren't able to drop bad stuff in the media. The moment they got mad at him for having a meeting with Trump, they did him in. His time is up. He done did a whole lot of people bad. I'm telling you, it's been so many black artists that did nothing but do them wrong. Did them so wrong. And so one thing for sure, when you do wrong, it comes back around. It has to come back to haunt you. It comes back to haunt you. So, you know. And Nikhil says they reached a settlement already. We would not know the details unless the feds pick it up and get evidence, others ways, and from others to prosecute him. Hey, Mace.
Hey, how you doing, Miss T?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I was trying to get on my computer, but it just turned on. It's taking a little minute.
So
But
what
yeah,
you think going on with Diddy? He done fell out. What you think done happened with that? Because the elite
that
is showing him some.
yeah, by that happening so quick, I I mean, Diddy, and this just being real. Diddy got some real money. Even though it's a number sitting in a bank account, he got some real money. And when you sitting close to a certain amount of money, you gotta tread real light because they gonna come after you. Now she was, what I'm saying, she probably was I think what it was, Miss T, she fell off. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? So she fell off and I think her pockets kind of she went low on some money. And she like, no, she probably looked back at her life like, hold on, he buying Krishan Rocker Maybach and not Krishan Miami, Young Miami. He doing all this, doing he you know what I'm saying? He left me, put me in the streets, you know what I'm saying, left me in the street. So she probably like, man, I gotta go get a piece of that. I don't think he gave her no 30 million, but he probably gave her probably half of what she wanted, probably 15.
But I believe now, but now she was enjoying their money because um
Mm-hmm.
she got to take a lot of responsibility. But I believe that a lot of what they said, you know,
I think it's true.
I believe it's true because it's
Mm-hmm.
been a lot of other people to say that Diddy did that. His bodyguard talked about a lot of the stuff that Diddy did.
Yeah, did it. I think he's a by him being so rich, I think he be having like rich evil thoughts. Like Diddy, the type of person probably got a heart attack gun that the CI came up with. It hit you, it leave no trace, it gonna give you a heart attack. I do believe like he got a rich evil mind. You know what I'm saying? So I do
Mhm.
believe that. You know what I'm saying? And all these people and this stuff that is happening to. I don't know. I think these people, our black brothers and people, they get turned out into the industry, Miss T. See, the industry is already dark. And what they do, they lure you in by letting you get away with so much stuff. So your truth and your reality, they'll know about it. So when you get too comfortable, think you all high almighty, they can boom hit you with it. That's what I think going on. They getting down in Hollywood. They getting down, and but when stuff hit the fan, that's how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
Getting too comfortable. Hell, let's have a Cinderella mention masquerade party here, and let everybody do Sodom and Gomorrah. But we gonna let y'all do it. But when we get mad at you, we gonna expose you. That's what they doing. That's all they doing. They did it to White House. They doing it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you live in another reality. Yeah, they gonna expose you. But Diddy, yeah, he's suspect, Miss T. It's just too many. Like it's too much stuff going on, huh? And he got that money. He got money.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't like it'll be different. He ain't have it. See, Diddy touching down to $1 billion. So that's why I say when it comes to the brotherhood, you got them brother when you sitting on a certain amount of money, they trying to knock each other down. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't even like a person like Jay-Z and certain people in the game that don't want them on their level.
Fox says they see a lot of us are hurting and would do anything for that too. Money. Yeah. You know what? They said that they think that maybe he's doing that to Young Miami because you know what? The Maybachs and stuff, that show is on, supposedly he owns that network. So they said that they think maybe he's Young Miami. She already talked about he pees on her, you know.
Man, P on it, and then they said she was a cover up because what's the dude name?
Salsa.
Oh my,
Salsa
y'all said it at the
Santana.
same time. Oh my goodness. Oh man, it gotta be true. Y'all ain't even say y'all finished it up. That's crazy. Yeah, that saucy. Yeah, they said yeah. They said that's how he on. Yeah, did he get down though? Did he get down? He turned Usher out. He turned a lot of them people out that were coming. You know what I'm saying, to their mansions and stuff, man. That's how they get down. It's all big. It's all a big pedophilia ring anyway. That's who they need,
Mhm.
and they taking them down. But they got a lot. They protecting them too, Missy. They protecting them, and especially when Biden released them laws talking about it's a federal crime if you smack one of them, trying to put them apart with the talking about they mental man. No man, ain't nothing mental. Yeah, man, can't take over. Then they made laws for them protecting these pedophiles. I don't like it.
That's why you have to be careful and pay attention to like your lawmakers and stuff, because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, what they'll do is they will quietly get into office and start changing laws if you don't pay attention.
Mm-hmm. That don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense. But yeah, I do believe Diddy wasn't obeying to certain. I just believe by it being Cassie though, it kind of it makes sense. So and like I just be having I go with what makes sense. I know she ain't no I know she ain't got that bad. She got it now, but she was sitting back looking and like no, she pointing the finger at Diddy because she feel turned out. Cause a lot of stuff she was saying, Miss T, I'm like, it sound consensual. For real. It sound consensual.
Hmm.
He let me do this on video with this other man, but you did it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she said that he was drugging her. I do believe he was drugging her.
Yeah.
I do believe a lot of the stuff that she was, doing
Mm-hmm.
too was because she wanted to enjoy that money. But I do
Yep.
believe that he was abusing her because they say he abused women. They say
Yeah.
he did his first son's mom the same way as far as abusing. He did Kim Porter like that. They said Kim was writing a book. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they say, and that's the reason why he got rid of her. Like they
Yep.
say, he is evil. Like,
All of them were writing a book.
mhm.
They say all of them were writing a book, and Cassie trying. She probably ain't finna write her book no more. She got her money. She probably
So
counting
how
up
much
right
did
now.
she get? How much did she get?
Man, if she was suing that man for 30 million and them selling it, I don't think he gave her 30 million because he a nigga. Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
He probably gave her, you know what I'm saying? He
He might
probably
have
gave
gave her
her.
about 5 million.
Nah, he gave her more than that. He gave her about 10. He gave her at least 10. Diddy got too much money, like 10 million. That's why I was like, even 30 million, that's like 30,000 in him. What type money he got.
Well, it
I ain't
goes
gonna
to
act like
show
that
that
nigga
she
got.
must have had some. It's some stuff he didn't want out. Cause I ain't
Yeah.
never known him to settle.
Man, he settled real quick and told be peace, be putting you love to your family and everything. Love for a message.
Yeah, Abby
Hey.
should know all the tea that when people was people thought, because I was one of the ones too. When Abby sure was talking about they was tapping his phone line, we thought he was
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I thought they had Diddy. I asked my mom, I said, Mom, I said, you think Diddy did? I said, hey, what you think about Diddy? She said, yeah, they got it. He said he need to go to jail. That's what she said. I said, man, it was too surreal. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, it's too surreal. Like, it's too surreal. I don't see it. And I be damn. I was asleep when all that was going on the panel. I was out. I had a full long day. You know what I'm saying? So I was out. So, but when I went to sleep knowing about it, like he settled, but I ended up dozing off. Yeah, he settled. I said, dang, that nigga settled real quick. But he got money, so it wasn't surprising. But it's a damn shame with money. With man, money man. But like 50 Cent said, hell, the sharks already seen that blood in the water. 50 Cent told that nigga, shit, the sharks already seen that. Yeah, you settled, but we already seen that blood in the water. It's old. Like once you, man, you got a bad rep now. You know what I'm saying? You getting that real legitimate, man. No, nobody, even though you settled, people look at you bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't go
Mhm.
around certain people in the game. Like Jay-Z probably ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying? He gonna bag off from him. You know what I'm saying? What you think about Jay-Z though? They say Beyonce, Miss T. She don't, if Beyonce don't like you, you might not get too far.
Yeah, they say she real jealous and stuff.
Oh, I seen a video. Oh, I seen a video of how she was looking at that girl that ain't even was when that fourth girl they kicked out of Destiny Child. I seen a video how she gave her them looks. I said Beyonce something else with herself.
Hmm.
She something else. I ain't know Destiny Child had a fourth girl.
You know what, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all something. When they got ready to take R. Kelly down, they started doing the same thing they doing to Diddy, didn't it?
Yeah. See, this what it was. I'm gonna break it down. Now, I do believe they get turned out because it's turned out anyway. That's a dark industry. I know they get down. But what it is, R. Kelly came trying to get his masters, saying y'all playing stuff that I'm not releasing. R. Kelly wanted his masters. Bill Cosby wanted it by WNBC. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez made $1 million in one day selling his album for $1 a pop, and he went crazy, released a video like, yeah, I don't need the industry, man. I can, man, I made this money, woo, I can make money digitally. Yeah, he snapped out. Them folk came and shot him, gave him some time too. That boy on Facebook, Rashad Jamal, he be waking people up. I'm talking about real, put a rape case on him, sat him down, 17 years, real quick. I said, man, so they will silence you. If they don't put you, they'll put you in the ground or they'll put you in the walls. That's what's going on. If you ain't obeying, that's the number one rule. You gotta be obedient to them folks.
Hmm.
But I do believe, like I do believe. I'm not saying these people are innocent. I'm saying it is bigger. Like, come on, Hollywood, they getting down. Them people getting down. They getting down. That's just what's going on. They getting turned out,
Hmm.
and it make them, yeah, it mentally mess them
They
up.
said
You
they
know.
have to have them sex rituals, those orgies and stuff like that.
Yeah, you do. The masquerade. They put it in Disney, Cinderella. When my eye was open as a child, learning about certain things, even going to school, learning about the Boston Tea Party. People don't even know about the Boston Tea Party. They was in the White House getting drunk, having sex, having orgies. People don't know that though. I listen, but they doing that in Hollywood too, twice a year. They do it in Atlanta twice a year. Masquerade party coming up. We getting down. That's just what's going on. Cat Williams talked about it a lot, but they really doing that though. You know what I'm saying? They really mean up. You know what I'm saying? They high power. If you in the industry, you know what I'm saying? You got to either go that route or you got to do a blood. You got to give up some blood. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You got to knock your loved one off, and that's crazy.
Because if you think about it, Beyonce, folks used to wonder how Beyonce, and I'm not saying that she's not talented, but she's not that great of a singer. It's a lot of other girls that was better, but that I was reading that. Can you remember the girl A. Marie?
Mm-hmm.
You remember she had that song? That's this one thing, and then she just kind of fell off. They said that she was
Mm-hmm.
rising up, and she was like competition to Beyonce and Carrie Hilson too. And they said that they set Carrie Hilson up so she
Yeah.
could take her down. Like all of the people that was like competition to Beyonce,
Not
they took
in
out. And I
and
think the reason that Beyonce, they say that she don't have an issue with Rihanna, but why is it that we don't see Beyonce and Rihanna hanging together? I do, or at least doing. I don't know if they've done a song together, but I've never seen it.
she jealous.
Jay Z, she was able to rise like she was because Jay Z took an interest in her.
Mm-hmm. They combined, they got married, their money became one, they became powerful. I agree with that. And also like I do know Beyonce, she like one of the heads. Like it is levels to it. They will like with the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Puffy, Jay-Z, they been in the game for down to 30 years and stuff like that. Like, so they do hold the crown. Beyonce being with him, it just they won now. So I do believe like she do be trying, she don't want people rising above her. And that's the game. They don't want certain people rising above them. She jealous, Jay-Z dealt business with her. But it's all a money thing, and they don't want certain people rising above them and stuff like that. It's people they got, man. Beyonce got these little idols coming up to her, bound down to her. I'm talking about new artists, anybody that's in the game. They want to meet Beyonce. So it's like I think she like the main witch of it all. Like when it comes to, what I'm saying, I say so in certain things. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think they got. I think they dark. I think they. You don't want to mess with them. You feel me? Like I don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just the way they carry themselves. But it is a dark industry, and that's just what it is. Some people that fell off Miss T, I think they ain't wasn't what they satanic stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people got morals and value. Everybody ain't gonna sell they soul. You know what I'm saying? Some people really, what I'm saying, want to make it out with their talents. They ain't down trying to do all this. This what y'all doing? That's how they is. That's just what it is. Dolph did it. People ain't gonna talk about it, but Dolph did it too. Dog like, man, I got to sign for this one, but y'all want me to do this? I got to do that? No, I'm good. Now forget that 22 mil. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they doing. We gonna give you this money, but you gonna put that you gonna put that dress on. You know what I'm saying? You gonna let us twerk? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get on this yacht with us, like little baby did? You know what I'm saying? Come on, look, Dolph went with that though. That's what's going on, Miss T. They either they turning fruity, they doing fruity stuff. You gotta understand these guys that they doing this stuff with, they billionaires. So it might be a billionaire executive. Man, come Will Smith, man. You know what I'm saying? Come do, you know what I'm saying? I got you, but I got you 50 million on the table. But I want you to bend me over. Man, come on, man. That's what they doing. And that's what they doing. And that's what they doing. And then when it comes to these women, they using the women as sex slaves. That's the level. You have to be a sex slave. Rihanna went through it. All of them went through it. Ariana Grande, they snatched her up. All of them go through it. You gotta I can keep naming. You gotta that's the levels to the women. They being sex, they use them as sex slaves. You know what I'm saying? But it's deep, you know what I'm saying? Just that industry dark. You know what I'm saying? That industry dark. And then they want to emasculate the black man too. That's the image that the big higher ups, they want to always make us look bad. As far as in soft and weak, they love when we in a dress. You know what I'm saying? A masculine black man in a dress. Come on, man. They love seeing it. Like I don't know. It's just some type of agenda they had since going on. It started with Living Color. If we want to put it out there, I'm gonna put it. It started with Living Color. When you see certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like they were putting that agenda on us then. You know what I'm saying? With Jamie Foxx in the dress. Come on, man.
Rihanna pregnant again. She just had a baby a month ago, didn't it?
Yeah. She ASAP Rocky. She dropping them off like the school bus.
Yeah, so she pregnant with her third baby.
She pregnant again? Ain't no way Rihanna just dropped the baby off like the school bus and got pregnant again. I that's the I think she probably just had the baby like that baby when she was at the Super Bowl when
Yeah,
she was
because she
pregnant.
just had it.
But she better not be pregnant again. God dang, Rihanna.
Rihanna done really stopped singing, haven't she? I guess she done got
Miss
more.
T, when I heard that girl perform at the Super Bowl and I heard all them hits, I said she ain't gotta sing no more. She ain't got it, man. That girl, man, she got a beautiful voice. She can sing, but that girl got some hits. I ain't know she, man. Man, I ain't know. We all know her, but it's like that girl got hits. Like when you got hits like that, man, you platinum. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what, man. You ain't gotta keep dropping no more. You proved your point. You know what I'm saying? You can come out, you can sing 20 songs and they all fire. So you ain't really gotta work no more. She ain't gotta do what Sexy Red and them doing. You know what I'm saying? She comfortable. She living her life. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. You know, you gotta mature. You know what I'm saying? Even 50 Cent said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta elevate. You know, you don't want to be the same thing. Oh, you 50 years old, you still rapping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be doing other things, making movies, have your award, business. Do something with your money. Invest with your money and leave generational wealth with it, and that's what I always took it from rich people and people who got some money. I always take their advice when it comes to certain things. But that's what's going on, Miss T. It's a dark industry, and you either gonna be with the dark, you know what I'm saying. You either gonna be with us or you ain't. Like if you ain't with them, then you just gonna be a bottom feeder for real. You ain't gonna be making you in the game talking about you want some millions, but you don't want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
but shout out to Monique. She's another one. Monique, Roseanne, them folk real, man. Them folk real. Them folks ain't. She said Roseanne said the N word, but they real. They ain't with that Hollywood. You know what I mean? They know them some sisters that gonna let you know, man. And yeah, they gonna let you know. So and they don't like that. They don't like nobody that's outspoken. They don't like the young dogs. They don't like the two. They don't like nobody that's outspoken. You know what I'm saying? So, and the main thing they teach you, like I said, the first thing they teach is obey. You have to be obedient. Obeying is you not finna break that oath. Everybody got an oath. The FBI, when you go to court, when you sign these contracts, when you become a gang member, everybody got an oath. And if you break that oath, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna be getting all this money from us and you talking about us? You just gotta be real. How you gonna be getting all this money and you jazzy, you doing all this, and you exposing us? Oh yeah, we gotta get you. That's just what it is. And I took that with the Messiah. The Messiah came around telling these folks, going in them buildings, whooping them people, but talking about y'all charging in my father's house, whooping them, and we too scared to do it. But he did it. But it's like when you come to the land and you try to change the laws of the land that's written by man. When you try to change stuff, oh, they're gonna get you out the way. And that's just what's going on. Countless times. So I mean, we can play that game, but it's a dark game, and it's like you can't be playing both sides. That's the whole thing too. That you can't be playing both sides. You can't be want to be good and bad. You got to either be one, and that's what the word tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just you ain't got to be like the rich almighty and all them. You know what I'm saying? Because they start having rich evil thoughts, and that's what money do. That's why they say it's the root of all evil. Because you know what I'm saying? Money got us. Money have got us going having wars and nuke bombs, and that's what money do. So that people that's come from these rich men having these evil thoughts, greed, pride, and just control. It just all play what it is. But that's all. Miss T gone. I'm up here talking. I'm up here with T to salute to the chat, y'all, man. I get real. I really get emotional about this stuff. I get emotional because our people, we good. I love our people, and we just have to be awakened to things. That's all I be at. Like We live in our life, have fun, enjoy your life. But man, we have to be awakened to things, man. We gotta stop being so deceived, man. That's all. Okay. I just hate, just being so deceived. And that was one thing stuck out to me, Revelations 12:9, like the devil, the serpent, he deceived the whole world. Like and I read and I love the secrets in there, but it's like you have to read and you have to be awakened to what's going on. Because you either good or you bad. You negative or you positive. Even though negative and positive, it go good together. You know what I'm saying? It go great together. You put them batteries in the remote control, it gonna turn it on. You know what I'm saying? If my woman positive, you know how good women they so positive and fruitful. She can't. If I'm the man, man, we black men in America, we fight all the demons first. So we've been through some things. So I'm gonna be a little negative, but she have to be positive. When we gonna go good together, cause that positive gonna saturate that negative. You know what I'm saying, and make you a better man, a better person. And that's just how it go. My negative only come out when somebody mess with me or my family. So back to the topic. The industry is dark, y'all. The industry is dark, and we ain't gonna act like we don't know, because that's just what it is. Miss T, she gonna pop back up. But yeah, y'all, I was asleep when all that chaos was going on. Dude can't hold back. That's crazy. Man, they didn't cut Miss T off. I'm still here with the chat. That's the only reason I'm still up here. DK, the industry been dark for a long time. Man, that's what it is, man. They ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people that's getting this type of money. They can't talk about it either because they ain't gonna get knocked off. I can we can talk about it because we still got our souls, man. We can talk about what we have to be mindful what we say, but we can talk about whatever because we got our souls. Don't that feel good? We got our souls, man. Yeah, long live Dolph, man. He
Yeah,
died
long
with his
live young dog.
soul. Lord, oh, Miss T, I'm over here talking to the chat. Hey, I feel like I'm in the crowd. I've been just spreading the positive word. But like I said, Miss T, the industry dark. And like I said, they ain't, we can talk about what we want to talk about. And it feels good because we still got our soul. And like I said, long live Dolph, because he died with his soul. I can say that. That man, that king died with his soul. Everybody can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. That man had all that money independently. Like you can do a franchise deal. That ain't nothing, man. But that man had some money. Like that's salute, man. That man made it out of Memphis City street. And they talking about, he really ain't from, man, that man been in Memphis since he was 2. You know what I'm saying? Like you grew up in
Mm-hmm.
Memphis, you went to school, and come on, you registered. You come on now, like okay, he moved up when he was 2, but man, he's from there. Like 2, what's 2? Like what? It's different from like Gucci Mane moved from Belmont, Alabama to Atlanta when he was 10. So you really, yeah, you were young, but that's a decade. Got it, Dolph from Memphis, man. He from Chicago. He was born in Chicago. He from Memphis though. That man from Memphis. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 2 years old, man. What? That man, that was a baby. Yeah, but yeah. So,
I tell you, hey, what you think about the National Guard coming in?
so they really coming in.
My mama said she heard tonight that the National Guard will be coming in close at the coming into Memphis at the end of the month.
Well, it's not surprising because it's the National Guard could be in your backyard. They ain't. I believe they coming in because the city is at a state of emergency and they have the control. And what our people don't know, and the ones that's want to be demons and all that, y'all messing up the economy and y'all messing up the community and they also messing up their own. They finna clean. They act like they want martial law on them. See, it's
I'm
levels
getting
to
ready to. I'm getting ready to show you. I'm getting
it's
ready to pull
levels
it up.
to it levels to being bad. Shoot, they think America soft. Shoot, that's what it is. People think it's a game.
If you're about to start doing your holiday cards, stop. We just found the best website, Postable. They mail
now. Well, it's a drastic suggestion after a weekend of violence in Memphis, a call to the National Guard. Thank you for joining us.
Wow.
My colleague, Joy Redmond, is off tonight. Tennessee State Senator Brent Taylor says his constituents are asking for the state's help now, and he's asking Governor Bill Lee send in the National Guard. Action News 5's Kelly Cook has been speaking to city leaders and has the plea for help.
Wow.
Well, Joe, State Senator Brent Taylor says he hears it all the time from his constituents. We need this National Guard here in Memphis. He admits that's probably not the best idea because the National Guard is best used for natural disasters and other emergencies, and they're not really trained to, quote unquote, stop criminal. But after a violent 48 hours in Memphis, he says something must be done. From thieves ransacking multiple stores, the untimely murder of a St. Jude employee in downtown Memphis. The dramatic uptick in crime this past weekend motivated State Senator Brent Taylor to send this letter to the governor. He says his city is under siege and his constituents are calling for the National Guard to restore order.
We're already in a police state, except that it's the criminals who are policing the streets. We're in a state of emergency. I've been saying it for a long, long time.
Former Memphis School Board member and pastor Kenneth Whalum has been an early advocate for the National Guard coming to the Bluff City. He says he remembers when the National Guard patrolled the streets following the death of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Preliminary TBI data shows a 42% increase in murders in Memphis. And Whalum says we are long overdue for asking for help.
You know what, Kelly? It might be too late. It might be too late. And so I think we need to act like it's too late and try to do what we can to mitigate the negative effects.
And so I don't think the National Guard is a solution. I think that we have to really take a holistic approach to Memphis.
Senate Minority Leader Ramesh Akbari says there should be a focus on crime prevention and legislation.
We have not addressed gun laws in our state. Now, we've tried incarcerating people longer. We've tried to get more police on the streets. But have we actually passed legislation to make sure that guns are not going to be in folks' hands? No.
Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis echoed Akbari's concerns, adding repeat offenders are the real problem.
I don't care if we had the entire United States Army here in the city of Memphis. If we continue to see the same individuals committing crimes, arresting our way out of this is not possible.
While Taylor said the National Guard may not be the best suggestion, he does think his community is, quote, paralyzed by fear. In his letter to the governor, he requested unannounced, periodic Tennessee Highway Patrol surges on Memphis highways. He made other requests as well. Read his entire letter at actionnews5.com. In studio, Kelly Cook, Action News 5.
I know what they about to do. They about to enhance laws, change. They about to tamper with some laws so they can be able to shake down like New York and Cali doing hop out boy. They gonna hop out on you. They about to start hopping out on niggas in Memphis, and searching you without any probable cause. That's what they want. And them boys that were running them stores, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all messing up the economy, y'all messing up y'all community, and at the same time, y'all messing up y'allself because they making themselves so hot to the point now they finna take your privileges. Now they finna be stalking you and everything. Like, so they think it's a game. They say it's a riot outside. I'm in the house. I don't play with America. Shit, these folks don't play. There's levels to it. Hell, there's levels to it. So you want to be incredible, Mitty. You want to be the incredible. You want to be a monster. They gonna bring the police. Yeah, you can't. The police can't hold it down. They gonna get the sheriff department. Then the other surrounding cities. Then they gonna get the damn military on you. If you incredible Hulk. It's levels to it. Like they ready to shoot you down. So. They think man. I know not to play with America. Shit, I'm ready to fight for America. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all run the likes up. Let's see. It's 92 people in this particular chat. and run the lights up, because that's how they've been trying to shadow ban me. But run the lights up, you guys. Run the lights up.
Yeah, Miss T. I wanted to say something like that's crazy. Like that dude, you know, I wasn't even aware. I had to go. I had to actually. I heard you going off. I had to actually go back because I heard you say something. So I had to go replay on Cyber TV to see what happened. Like I seen Cyber was on, but I feel like I was always trained like the guilty speaks. So, like if you ain't putting no name on it, where we from, we don't catch nothing out the air. You know what I'm saying? Like if you catch it out the air, then something I believe you're guilty now, because what if you ain't never put no name on it? You can say a lot of things, but I ain't finna take it out the air if I know I ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing. I ain't finna address nothing if you ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about put a name on it. You talking about what you guilty about? That's why I told him to his face when he came up on the panel. I didn't really want too quick to hit the confirm button because you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what type. I don't know, dude. Like he looked weird to me. You know what I'm saying? He had an off look to him. You know, so I ain't think nothing of it, but I ain't really think nothing of dude until like for real until he was on Cyber panel and he said what he said, and it's just like, damn, nigga, you must be guilty then. Like, why you come up here on this man panel and you stressing about that? Like, you could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm with you. Like, I do feel like people will get in their feelings and they'll do all kinds of stuff. And he look like the type he will make a damn fake page. He will make a fake page and try to, you know, manipulate and all that, you know. I'm just being real, dude. It's weird. Like where we come from, we ain't catching none out the air. Like I feel like you ain't putting no name on it, and you know because you always said, you know, people be stalking you and hacking, but you could have said who it was plenty of time, but you never did. And for him to say something like, dude, you just told on yourself. Like
and then that video was did like what, last week?
That's what I was saying. So, and that's what I was saying the other day. If it been last week or a couple years, or why is you still is something in you that ain't right? You feel me? If you caught something out the air, or you still gotta explain yourself, you guilty
And
about
to
something.
have that much emotion about something that where his name was not even said, and then to bring Rest in Peace Young Dolph up in here. I never said that me and Rest in Peace Young Dolph was friends, or that he was my son, or anything like that. I like he just
No,
about
Miss
I
T.
talking to you.
No,
It's like you trying to cause some discord.
guess
Why
what,
was
Miss T?
Rest in Peace Young Dolph? Why was he even brought up?
But you didn't say that. He's saying that. See, a person speak their mind and throw it off on you because he feel like that. He feel like Young Dolph ain't your Rest in Peace Young Dolph ain't your son. He feel like that, and he throwing it out. That's reverse psychology. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love knowledge and I love to read, because I know when somebody trying to manipulate the scenes. That's what people do it all the time. That's what he do. Some people speak their mind. They'll tell how they feel and say that's how you feel, but it's really how they feel. He feel like he ain't your son, he ain't your little cousin, he ain't this, he ain't that. That's how he feel. I mean, but who cares? Like that man been rocking with you for 2 years, coming in here saying some real spiel. And I know what he sound like, because he used to get on panel about two
He
years
used to
ago.
get on the panel and they started threatening him.
Yeah, like dude be knowing what he be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I think he's somewhere in the trenches. For real. Like, but that's what I don't like. People just be popping up new. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even his real name. The nigga tried to follow me on an account named Daryl. So, I mean, I don't really rock with that. My name Ace, because I took that out of my real name. I don't give a damn. So Ace is a part of me. I did not play no spades and say, oh, my name gonna be Ace. No, that's part of I took that out of my name. And that's just what it is. So, but you hiding behind a damn man, come on, bro. You saying everybody calling you this and then your real name this. You got to watch out for that. Like, for real.
Yeah. Like I said, that was just, hey,
but
I hate I got that angry, but I've been going through all this, just the events of stuff that's been happening this week, starting with Monday, all the way up until now. Like, these people are crazy. And then they have nerve to sit up and say, well, you crazy. No, I'm not going to let them drive me crazy. I'm not going to let them give me a stroke. I'm going to do what is necessary, and I'm going to keep going.
Keep
But,
going.
when they can't run you off, then they start messing with your channel and stuff. Start trying to mess with your channel. And like I said, it's a group of them. And what these people don't understand is a lot of the folks that they kicked out of their sectors and stuff ran straight to me and told me what they, what kind of stuff they do here. That's how I know. I don't just pull it out my butt. And I get with some research, you see that what these folks be saying about them they ain't lying on them, because they used to be right in the midst of them. Some of them even back in their sectors, they fall out, they tell on what they do, they get back cool with them, and that's what they do. But I've chosen not to be in a sector, and I've always tried to be fair. Even when people would tell me not to have certain people up on my panel or whatever, I've always wanted to see people do good. I don't care anything about people getting more views than me. So I would be, to me, messing with somebody and them going off on you, you crazy, but you don't think you crazy for messing with that person, for hiring hackers, for being a troll. To me, that's insane.
But it didn't go back to
every beginning has an ending, and I'm gonna put this to an end.
Right. And then it's just like this too. Like you say you don't. Oh, I don't even go over there. Well, how you know she's saying anything then? Or you don't even. Come on, man. That's somebody watching from the bushes. Like he somebody like him in the bushes. I do believe he'll make a fake page and start saying whatever he want to say and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what people is. I do know. Like, if I can rewind something back, because if I can play a lie and I can hear, you agitated about something or somebody agitated about something, and I just hear something, I go hit the replay back just to see what's going on without, I ain't gotta come in, I just do my own homework. And I'm like, here you go. Like, it just, you look guilty, man. I just learned that you look guilty when, like, if ain't nobody, if like Sight wasn't even on there. That's what I'm saying. Sight wasn't even on there talking about you. He ain't say nothing about no tank. You know what I'm saying? This man come up here and just in his feelings. Somebody that's that mean he got something on his chest, something on his heart. He living with. You know what I'm saying?
About a show that happened that I can't even remember. I believe we did that show like maybe
about a show, Miss T, about
or
a
something like that, and his name wasn't even mentioned. So I
about
don't
a
even know what that
show
man talking about.
about a show that's based on Memphis stuff, Memphis business. He ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You in your feelings about what's going on in our community or in Memphis City street community or whatever. Like, come on, bro. Like that just
And
that
then to say it's gonna get ugly. What you mean it's gonna get ugly? What you gonna do to a woman?
he did.
It's gonna get ugly.
Yeah, I heard him say that. Somebody it's gonna get ugly. I don't know what he meant about that right there. People say whatever. You know what I'm saying? People. I do know when you're mad, you'll just start hallucinating, and your brain will just start getting thrown off.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what he mad about. Well, no, I ain't trying to figure it out, but
Yeah.
it's weird. But it's all good. Hey,
Yeah.
people do whatever it is that they have been wanting to do from the very beginning.
And then he said something about the dog case. And like I said, people be wanting people to attack people. I'm the type of person, like, if you explain yourself and you got something to get off your chest and you say what you say, I'm not finna try to I'm not an interrogator, so I'm not finna interrogate you. I'm not finna attack a person. And I don't bear false witness on people. I don't like doing it because if I ain't got the facts, I ain't finna just run. You know what I'm saying? I ask a question. You know, that don't mean I believe it. But I'm not finna run with a false narrative and bear false witness if I ain't got proof. Just like he talking about, well, we all know, dog, was called to that. How you know? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now
I don't know.
that's
Right.
all.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, Miss T. I always, since it's been going on, I had a little theory question mark, but I never just was like that. Like I can't say, you know what I'm saying? I can't say you had something to do with it if I don't know. Like that's just crazy. That's insane to me. That means I have a personal issue with you. Like a lot of people did get some personal issues because of the Dolph case. But I'm just saying, like, that means I got some type of personal issue with somebody if I gotta come at them like that. Like that don't make no sense.
And it's definitely personal, talking about I don't know. Like I said, I was woke up out of my sleep with this. I'm trying to rest, to catch up on my sleep. And somebody dragging my name.
Yeah, that's how they do. Yeah. I just want to
Like
address
I
it because
said, it was just messed up. It made me so mad because I'm fed up. I'm fed up with it.
I thought I ain't gonna lie. I thought a lot of stuff, like, I respect people's opinions and stuff, but I ain't think he was on it. Like, I ain't know dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done came up on Cypher Panel. I didn't say, "What's up, Steve?" Ooh, I ain't know him like that. But and then I just kind of like he looked into me. I looked into him. What's up with you? Like, it just, he gave me a weird vibe. Like, he a bit muscular nigga, but it just, I always put it like this: when your voice don't match your face, it's something up with you. I hate to say that. It's just something about it with you. Like your voice a little too soft to be in that big ass body. Like, yeah, big muscle. Like some up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you either green or you square, or and it be them squares that are, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't shit. He got a little security job. He probably just sitting on the clock, just tuning in. He's speaking his mind, but I just feel like the way he did it, like getting on somebody else's panel, bringing up, he didn't really say your name, but we knew who he was talking about. And it's just like, why you catching stuff out the air? Like, if you didn't do nothing, you wouldn't even brought it. He shed light on himself. He put that type of light on himself. So that's why people just, I don't know. This YouTube people do be getting drawn into the YouTube world. I feel like he could have talked about that amongst himself or a loved one or anything, instead of getting on a panel doing it. So he got a personal issue with you anyway, and he wanted everybody to know, because so you canceled him out or something? Y'all stopped the way for him not coming on your show?
He was upset about an issue that he was having with someone else in the chat.
Yeah.
And hey, he got mad at me about it. And he was like, well, because he would normally reach out to me on Facebook. And so he was like, I allowed them to slander him or something like that. I was like, what are you talking about? Everybody speak their mind.
Yeah.
In the chat, and so
you probably wasn't even talking about him, was it though, Minty? For real. You
no,
probably wasn't talking. That'll be real funny if you really weren't talking about that man.
And you know what's so sad? When somebody had reached out to me, like Alabama Hill is from Alabama.
Yeah.
And he reached out to me. He said, Miss T, I know you didn't say no names, and I know I'm from Alabama, but I can assure you that I am not the person that had hacked you, because as I said, somebody had hacked my Instagram. And he said, I can assure you that's what adults do. I told him, I said the IP address traced back to it was a female. One of them was a female. He said, "Oh, okay. We had the conversation, but that's what adults do. They reach out to you. They don't go on a slander campaign."
It just didn't look right. It didn't look right on his behalf, because it's like, dude, like, I mean, like, especially if you really wanted, you probably will have your few people selected. But for him to come out and just, it'll be thrown off. Like, if I know I wasn't talking about somebody and you come on a show talking about I was talking about you, bro, you guilty as hell. You guilty. Like, even if you was talking about him, you ain't say no name. You guilty, because it's like, what makes you feel like, I don't know. What makes you feel like she talking about you? So, I don't know. Like, I don't catch stuff out the air when it comes to certain things. Like, because I know if it don't pertain to me, I mean, it ain't no reason for me to speak on it, unless I feel offended some type of way. But, I mean,
But when people do that, it's because it is something that they've been wanting to do anyways. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I know a lot of these people are in sectors. They work with other channels and stuff. And so some of these folks and these women and stuff, these men have issues with me. And so they have people that work with them. And that's all that is, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like I
all.
said, I've
That's
been
all.
serving folks. Like I've been serving notice to them. No, you're not going to harass me and violate me anymore. I'm following through, and that's what I've been doing. And so, and I've been being vocal about it, making it known as well as backing it up. You're not going to harass me anymore. I was in court earlier this week. I won, okay,
Yeah.
because the judge saw where I was being harassed and stalked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I got some more paperwork coming to somebody else, and after him, somebody else got some more coming, and then there is still a investigation going on. But they letting these hackers make them think it ain't. These folks hack my
And they fanned out, Miss T.
yeah,
Dude is a cold hearted. Well, no, hold on. What we saying? What we saying, Memphis? Dude is a full fledged Young Dolph fan. So that's cool when you're a Young Dolph fan. That's cool, but like it's like he a full fledged Young Dolph fan. So he gonna run with anything he feel like that kind of makes sense with the case. You know what I'm saying? Because he just that fanned out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of Young Dolph fans, you know what I'm saying, was hurt, and they went with whatever. Some of them did go with just what they can pick up on or hear or whatever. And some of he a type person, he'll stick with it. He feels like somebody set him up and did this. That's what he'll die believing it because he just that fanned out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to let my emotions get too involved with that case because I'm like, I just gotta stick with what makes sense. Like,
and you have to be respectful of other
yeah.
people. As I've said, I do not try and change people's opinions. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as me, nobody credible has told me that the cookie shop was involved. What is it so
Exactly.
hard for people to understand about that? Nobody credible has told
Mm-hmm.
me that the cookie shop was involved. So
Right,
it all
right.
comes down to trying to bully somebody into thinking or doing what you want what you want them to do so that you can make money, so that you can seem more
Mm-hmm.
credible on your channel. I don't rock like that.
Yep. And I like I said, I don't believe in tearing somebody from the community down. Like I do, I recognize, and I spoke my piece on it, and I let her know, like, I recognize what y'all doing. I Dolph recognize what y'all doing. Like, y'all independent. Ain't nothing like an independent man seeing a black owned independent business trying to grow. And that's just what type of heart he got. So he
And
supported
that's
the business.
right. Ramona and them what they was joking with Alabama Hitter. They was like, Alabama Hitter, you the hacker. Alabama Hitter didn't go on no campaign, no crusade.
Mm-hmm. That's what
and
I'm
and
saying.
and this was like this last weekend or something.
See, and then I felt, see, what made me respect Raven, because when she recognized and she can hear it in my voice, she respected how I felt. Like, certain, come on now, she know how I felt about certain people, like, because certain people was at first they to calm down, they pipe down because they know Memphis ain't playing. But they was reaching a little too much. A lot of people were, but some people were reaching a little bit too much. And I'm just like, come on now, like, come on, let the police do their job. And that just, when that shit first happened, it was people from all out of town coming to the scene, just doing the most. And I'm just like, you doing too much. I don't like seeing stuff like that. Like, even though true result, he got his feet to the ground. I salute that brother. But I'm just saying, when it comes to certain things, like, if you want to be a journalist, you should have went your ass to school and still can go to school to be a journalist. It's like, because when you living in the streets trying to be a journalist, sometimes you might want to make it back home, like, and you can't be doing it. I'm just saying, it's a time and place for everything. I let people, I ain't finna, if you say so, I can't bear false witness on you. And that's what a lot of our people doing. People don't know that's a law given to us, and you just can't do that, man. You can't bear false witness on somebody if you ain't got the real strong, like, for a fact. Like, we don't know. Hell, anybody can say anything. So, I look at them folks as a black owned business. If they get jammed up in something, then we gonna talk about that. We
One
gonna
thing
talk
for
about.
sure, we gonna see
We gonna talk
because
about
it ain't nothing that ain't gonna come out. There was
right.
cameras everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. If it came out, we gonna talk about them. We
That's right.
do what we do. But until then, we ain't finna do that. I ain't that type of person. That come with if you just got some hatred in you. You're a hater. You know what I'm saying? When you not a hater, it comes with a lot when you're not a hater. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Comes with a lot when you're not a hater. You just gotta let people tell off on themselves, or you gotta judge them when you know for a fact. You can't be judging these people and saying this, slandering people if you don't know. Hell, shit. That wasn't probably with anything, man. So I can. That's why I told her I can imagine what she, and that's why I say, and I spoke on. I can imagine what she went through, and that's how you understand what she going through because you getting harassed and stuff, and I can just imagine what they. So I have a heart towards women, period, and our people, period. So when I hear the pain and when I can hear the sincereness, I know when somebody's sincere with me and that they just trying to fool me around, like. But she sounded real sincere, and that's just all I can go off of. Yeah, you had the whole woman on your channel, and she spoke what it was, and we just gotta go. We gotta go with that until proven guilty. That's just how it's worked like that in law. Some you can go do something, and the law gonna say you're innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're really guilty, but you know, but that's just how I am. You're innocent until you're proven guilty.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, these folks ought to be ashamed of themselves to let these people that are writing scripts for them, that's working for these record labels, push them to stand up on their platform and harass other people. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be good. When people know that they can push folks and from the background, especially when they already got a sadistic mental disorder, they hey, like I said, it's a lot of these folks that's in these sectors that have histories of sexual abuse and pedophilia. So I mean, they don't, you gotta hate women to do that anyways, women and kids.
That's
And
crazy,
so it
man.
ain't nothing for them to enforce their sadistic behavior off on somebody that ain't never coherent anyways. They're a crackhead or something like that. They'll jump,
Yeah,
and this is all that they got. It's more than what they've ever had. Yes, they willing to go to jail for it, and that's where they going.
that's crazy. Yeah, they need to, and special predator. That's what I'm against. Like you, man, I'm against people putting fentanyl in the hood. I ain't no street dude that's agreeing with it. Man, you do what you do. I ain't. That's cool, man. But putting fentanyl, all these hard stuff in the hood, man, I ain't never been cool with it. I always, you know what I'm saying? I grew up going to school watching them little video. That's why I ain't too far off. Got all my teeth and I'm clean and healthy because I used to watch them videos. Man, I'm like, I don't want to be out like that. Going to school, you in drug education. I don't want to be out like that. I don't want to. And when I was young, when I was in the swimming pool, water went up my nose, and I said, I don't like nothing going up my nose. That's what made me say, I ain't putting nothing up my nose. Because just damn being in the swimming pool, water went up. I'm like, oh, hell no. So that right there as a child, having that experience, I'm glad I went through that because ain't nothing ever went up my nose unless a damn fly or bug trying to get off in there. But they teach us, and it's a choice. We all have a choice, man. And I just feel like our community, we can do better. But with these predators around, I'm against that. You're a predator. You're killing our people. Man, lock them up. Do away with them. You know what I'm saying? If you hustling, doing what you do, whatever, do what you do. But I don't agree with certain things. I do understand. That's what I had to understand, Miss T. I had to understand the law. Like I had to sit back and look. I had to sit back on the sideline and look. And I had to say, that shit ain't cool. That's what I had to do in life. And that's what made me a better man. You know what I'm saying? Sit on the sideline, see what's going on, so you'll know what's going on, and that'll make you a better person. Like, nah, I don't want to go down that road. Or I don't want to end up like little Junebug got shot in the chest 20 times because he out here not living right. So hearing so many stories, that's if that don't make you a better man, then you just ain't gonna never get it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I tell you, I just wonder if the National Guard coming in gonna make a difference.
I think they will. I think they will because when they come in, that mean they on go. They on go. They trying. They show the main thing that they targeting. Going in stores. You doing burnouts with the Draco on the highway. Y'all got people scared to pass by you because you talking about you gonna shoot them if they hit your car. You got you. Come on, man. They need to come in, man. I hate to say it. That's why I say I grew up seeing this. I seen how they lit. I told you they lit. I seen how they come down Winchester hanging all out the suburban with the choppers out. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm about that life at time, but I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, these folks is real live demons. And it's like, it just comes from the influence. They spoiled. They mama they come. Some people come. A lot of people in Memphis come from money. Like a lot of them come from daddy and mama gonna get them an SRT when they getting up in age and stuff. They gonna get what they want. They spoil and they getting a thrill off having fun. I told you, Miss T, these people ain't just doing it because they probably need it. A lot of them people were ransacking the show, were riding in clean cars out there. They having fun, and that's why I told you the other day. They fun is on another level. They having fun. They think this shit fun, Miss T. No, I lived in the city, so I know these people be having fun, and it's bad. But they having fun. They think they shit fun. They don't think they looking past the crime. They like look, they want to have fun. Like, and that's just how Memphis always been. It's like, bro, y'all bad, bro. Y'all just they out of hand. The National Guard need to come in and you know what I'm saying, make them. Cause Memphis just too bad. I believe they've been getting reports. Hell yeah, we've been on the panel. I heard a lot of people say the National Guard need to come in. Man, people that probably make that call, y'all need to go tap into Memphis. Tap into Memphis. They probably receive 100 calls about Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
What they said, the state senator, he's requested it from the governor, and more than likely the governor is going to
the mayor and all them in cahoots. I told all them folks
yeah.
they trying to clean up the city because this is too bad, man. It's people, grandmas and ancestors that grew up and helped build Memphis, man. Y'all, this what y'all doing? That's how I look at things. I look at things like that. Like, dang, when I'm in the drive-through, I think about our ancestors when they had to go knock at the window when the white folk had to dine in. Even when our community, I can't do. Man, Miss T, it just been like that since I've been getting it. When I used to get in trouble as a little boy, my mom and them go make me pick up the cigarette butts in the yard. So if I come out of my house or community, I see if I'm living in an area or and I see a beer can on the ground, even though I know I didn't drink it, I pick it up and go throw it away. Like that just I don't know. That's just me. I like to be clean. I like just I don't know. But just having that mindset, like man, each one teach one. I feel like what they doing is not wrong. They need to bring them in. They need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? But like that woman said, just bringing the National Guard in ain't gonna really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of hand. It's just out of hand. I don't think it's gonna do a little something. It's gonna be some violence. It's gonna be some comeback, but I don't think it's gonna do nothing for real because like they said, they gonna be on the highways and I don't know. It just depends. I don't know. I hope they do something though. Shoot, because
I hope so too. I hope they do
because
something too. It's got to work. You see, they took that doctor out in downtown Memphis.
the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor that was I think he was walking at the park or something, and they killed that man the other day trying to rob him.
That's crazy. Just like
And they said that he worked for St. Jude. They said that man and his family just moved to Memphis 2 months ago.
Man, just like that teacher. That teacher got like that happened like a year or two ago. She got knocked off, but she was inherited billions of dollars, Miss T. Downtown Memphis by University of Memphis. She got knocked off in Orange Mound. The dude got caught, but you don't really hear nothing too much about it. But when that happened, when they said she would inherit all that money, that raised my brow. You know what I'm saying? But it is like that though. You jogging around Orange Mound, come on now. You know what I'm saying? It is some little University of Memphis and them little houses around there throw you off. You know what I'm saying? But you jogging, it might be a little monster in the woods. You
Yeah.
got your little short tone, and every man don't have. That's why I don't lust. Even it sound cool. I don't lust
A
on
lot of
women. I
men
feel
that's got a sickness. They
yeah
sick.
when yeah like lusting on women. When I think of lusting on women, like this one dude, this one older guy years ago. We in Walmart. Every woman walk by, he like God. He making a scene of himself. He can't help himself because it's a pretty young lady walking by or some women. Man, calm down, man. You embarrassing me. Like that's what that's lust. Like you can't control yourself. Like you know what I'm saying? If two pretty women come to your house, you can't control yourself. You'll end up doing something. You just lustful. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. We all men. We like what we like, but it's a way you do things. It's a way
That's
like
right.
you know what I'm saying. It's a way like come on now. Like it's just you doing too much. Like it's to the point. This how I know my mind ain't lustful. Cause like when I seen Ice Spice came out on stage, her crack was hanging out. I'm like, nah, she need her butt whoop. She need her butt whoop going out on that stage like that. That's why, like, some things just don't look good to me, even though it's trying to be a pure to look good to me. That's how I know my mind is not just throwed off because I'm like, that don't even look right. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody daughter out there, but that's what the industry do to them. That's what part of giving that soul up. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, go out there look like Betty Pooh with your crack out. Come on, man. You know? So I don't know. It's the music though. The music is really the bigger influence. They learned this way back, like in the day. It's the music. I will blame the music. It is the music, because certain ways or certain people that came out. You know what I'm saying? Some people say it like NBA YoungBoy, and you know what I'm saying. But I've seen NBA YoungBoys drop a video, Miss T. I said I'm gonna say this on the panel. One thing about NBA YoungBoy, yeah, he made some the money music. He know what's going on, and also he got some sense. At least he's somewhere sitting down in his mansion with his wife, his kid, and multiple kids, and or whatever. But he's sitting down with some sense. He got his ring on. She got her ring. That's what a man's supposed to. I ain't hating on young boy. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? At least he's sitting down, act like he got some damn sense. Sometimes it
Mm-hmm.
take you to be on house arrest or something like that for you to sit down and really appreciate that. I guarantee young boy out there appreciating his life because he actually sitting down. So by him sitting down, when you sit down, Miss T, you learn a lot. I used to then think, because you can sit down and read, you can sit down and reevaluate yourself, you can meditate. So when that boy that sat down out there, and he probably looking at the industry like we look at it, like he enjoying his life.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I like seeing that. That's what you're supposed to do. Sit your butt down. And I be looking at some people, Miss T, like they be going live, like this rapper. Like I was on Sauce Walker page. He went live. He was just in North Carolina. He said, "Man, I'm in Miami right now. I just be looking at these people. They be looking tired, Miss T. They be making money. They got a lot of money, but they be looking so tired. Like I want to go home. Like I'm like, y'all gonna have a heart attack. Y'all got so much motion. That's what I said. Y'all gonna have a heart
Mm-hmm.
attack. All this motion for real, Miss T. Every time you look up, like you know what I'm saying, like they gonna have a heart attack and so much motion because man, they be working themselves to death. Shoot, them folks be having to work too, and it's like that's tiring. Like, dang, I gotta jump out the plane, go here. I gotta get back on the plane, go here. I gotta jump on the plane, go here. That'll give me a heart attack because I got anxiety, Miss T. Like I'm like, hold on, wait, let me see, hold on, like, let me sit down. Shoot.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, but
Y'all hit the like button because that is what helps to kick the video in the algorithm. And y'all notice the one of the trolls that was came in either here tonight or either in Cyprus, when they was coming in up on them different names. And you be on YouTube so much, why don't you just step off or something? Why don't you just stop coming on so much or something? They always kind of state what their issue is in their, when they make these
mm-hmm.
fake pages.
Yeah, the guilty will speak. That's how I feel about it. Like, dude, like, yeah, come on now. Like, if you had something bad to say, you should have just not said nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been listening to you. I don't. Sometimes we got lies. We can't catch every damn word be said. But it's like, if you ain't saying no name, You said it ain't tonight though. Well, whoever Steve, you said whoever Steve, you said it ain't tonight.
Yeah, I'm sick of this foolishness. This stuff is crazy. And I'm not going into another year being harassed and stuff. I'm not. If you got an issue with somebody, what you need to do is what I do is I don't deal with them. Okay, I ain't going back to that channel. I ain't got nothing to say about them, period. But all of this other stuff, this is crazy.
So how
Men
you
grow up. That's why you ain't got no man.
Who said that?
Him. What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, he said that. Oh, yeah, he personal. He too personal. You ain't got no man because you know how some people is.
Mm-hmm.
You know your word. Yeah. I told my old lady, I was joking with her. I said the type of man this. I can have a hold on. I said I said I can see. You know what I'm saying? Like you a good woman, so you know your work. Hell, like I even heard one time you said no matter he work on a train. That's when you said that, like that just let me know you just want a good man. No matter he working on a train, making his money, coming home. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Like come on now, like you got your own life. We don't know what you do. That's too personal. That's why I say these people be getting too personal. Like they
Mm-hmm.
getting on these panels and they be getting too personal. They getting too personal. Like we don't know what you do. Hell,
That's right.
we don't know. He would now. That's why I say I lost respect for him. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Like just when you know what I'm saying. I lost respect for him when you get too personal like that. Come on now. Yeah. That's why I say when somebody lets you know stuff like that, they got personal vendetta. That's why I say I heard him spoke. He would get when I heard him speak, guilty off the meat rack, Miss T. Guilty off the meat rack. Because I'm like, bro, like she ain't never said nothing about you. Like I ain't heard your name. Like if you catch something out the air, then you guilty. And that's just what I was taught. That's how my people brought me up.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That
Because
it was even though
even when the one or two people asked me, they hadn't said, they hadn't seen me in the chat. That was a long time ago. I ain't say nothing. I didn't even address it. Or I might have said, I don't know, I hadn't seen him.
I'm saying
I could just continue on.
it threw me off because I've been wanting to know who you've been talking about for real. For real. I've been so when I heard you like, yeah, he came up on the Cyber TV and woo. So I'm like, who's he talking about? Hold on, woo. Come to find out it was him. I said it was crazy because I when I be hearing certain people talk and I said this, like when you hide behind a picture or whatever, like it not even that. Like I'm talking about somebody else's picture. Like you can have your own picture, that's cool. But when I've been peeped him out, like okay, you got false pictures of. Then when I learned he had a whole nother name, I'm like he's capable of can be a hacker or somebody that'll make a fake page and put whatever, say whatever, because you came off like that. You introduce yourself off like that. Like that's just all I've been saying. You got to watch the ones that's popping up boldly saying what they want. I can't take nobody serious like that because you could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? You could be anybody. Like that's why I had to learn. If you come from me and I don't even know you, I just can't take it serious. Some stuff I ain't finna respond. Cause it ain't about that. Like some people, Miss T, you do gotta you probably you gotta be careful. Cause people got that type of hatred in their heart. Ain't no telling what they'll do. And like me, I got the type of heart. I seen you out somewhere, I'ma stop the car. I'm gonna be happy. But I get a picture and go on by my way. Yeah, you have a nice go. I'm gonna get a picture now. I'm gonna get a picture. I'm gonna get a picture. Real talk. That's real genuine love. And all that other stuff these people be all, I don't know what they own. You know what I'm saying? Well, like you gotta be like that's hatred. You got hatred in your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? You talking about this woman personal business and all this and all that. Man, come on, man. You out of your character. For real.
Yeah.
He out of character. He feels some type of way because Y'all single him out, and that's just what it is, man. We can't. I ain't finna let nobody throw a false narrative on somebody that's from Memphis anyway. Cause I'm like, man, at the end of the day, these people walk the streets of Memphis, know Memphis more than anything. So how can somebody from Alaska or anywhere, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. The Black Barbie, like I always say, what they fussing about ain't what they mad about. Because we did that show. That show must have. We did that show where I spoke about. They had found that somebody was still had hacked my Instagram.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's crazy. Like I don't get that.
You
But then you
like
come up there with all of that emotion.
he
A
so
week
was.
later,
He was emotional as hell. That's why I'm like, who hurt him?
they was messing with Alabama Hitter about that too in the chat. They was kind of messing with him because he from Alabama, and he reached out to me on Facebook and said, Miss T, I know you didn't say it was me, but I can assure you that it's not me. I said, I know. I
Yeah.
didn't say that. He said, I know you didn't say me, but I'm just trying to reassure you that it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. He too emotional. That's like when I first met him, when he came on the panel, I read him. Like when I seen his pictures of what he actually looked like, that's all I seen. Like a big barrel of emotion, like emotional person. Like he emotional. Like an emotional person can be dangerous and annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like because women emotional. So I'm not talking about women. I'm not talking about women. Y'all are very emotional. That's just what a woman is. A man, we don't supposed to be no, we don't supposed to be emotional like a woman. That's just what it is. We don't supposed to be feminine, emotional. I think women think with their feelings, and I think men we think no, y'all think with y'all emotions, and men we think with our feelings. So that's how it is. Yeah, we get in our feelings about stuff, but getting overly emotional about something, it's something you've been missing in your life, or it's something that ain't something wrong with you. So I try not to I try to grow up all my life, like just growing up, not being like I try to watch myself not getting emotional. Like, don't get emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody hurt now, if somebody dead or died or passed away, yeah, I'm gonna be emotional. But when it comes to just like you can't get emotional, you know what I'm saying? You can speak your mind, we snap out, but you can't get emotional, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be respectful. Like Miss T, if an older person get on me and tell me something, I got yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, and whatever, and take it for what it is. I'm not finna get out of my character and forget this somebody grandma, this somebody auntie, this somebody mama. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. I learned that in Memphis. Being young, thinking it's cool. Oh, she an older person. I can, or she say this or they say this to me. I can say. I had to learn it because it was an OG, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Stepped in. Like you got OGs out here stepped in. Hey, young nigga. Hey, stop while you ahead. You need it. And when I heard it, when I was young, I heard a nigga tell me, an old head tell me, hey, stop while you ahead. I learned like I gotta be, that gave me my respect. Like it's always gonna be somebody bigger and better, older. And that right there, it opened my eyes up to you gotta love and have respect for your people. The Bible tell you that, but your elders as well. But when you live in it, you gotta live with that. You gotta live by that, go through them experiences. But because people gonna say what you don't like all the time. It's gonna be sometimes they'll say something you like, sometimes they won't. That's just what it is. And that's where I'm at with it. Like what you saying, like Dolph shouldn't be dead because of no rap song. I stand firm with how you feel about it. Because at the end of the day, he did over some nonsense, like or some words or whatever. It hurt their ego, their pride. But some people, man, I think some people just can't take words. And that come from when people can't take the truth or something like that. That come from they was missing something in their life, meaning like they probably was always used to stuff going their way. You know what I'm saying? Like when people used to stuff going their way, and you got somebody like Dolph come through. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just using an example. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because you sticking out, and we want stuff to go a certain way, and woo woo, and you stepping on our toes or whatever. And but I salute though, because I know for a fact Dolph didn't sell his soul. And when you see certain,
absolutely did not.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, Like, cause when you see his video, like you just replay this stuff. You replay it. That's just what it is. Dolph didn't sell his soul, man, and he had some money. And when, man, I just feel like Dolph was a brother, man. Yeah, he liked jumping off that plane, doing them show, getting him money, but he was tired, like, at the same time, because it's like, yeah, I get my money, but all our lives we grow up looking up to these people, and certain people I'm looking up to, they not even the person I looked up to, and that'll throw you off, and it'll make you back away from that type of industry. And Dolph was just real, man. And there's a lot of brothers was real. You know what I'm saying? Tupac was another brother that got caught up. He was the first that got caught up into the industry. But when he started seeing what the industry was doing, he was exposing them. Everybody, and Quincy Jones to everybody. So it was just like, when you doing that, it's like you going against them, and it's like, how you gonna get our money? You playing with it? No, we gotta get you out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what's going on, and it's been going on. It's been going on since Pac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And it's been going on since that, and that's why I say, words is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Youngster done said some stuff that he just can't take back. Like, he done said some stuff, bro. Like, it's just like, bro, you can't take back. Like, bro, like, you got a lot of people. You're gonna have people rock out and show you some fake love, but it's people real deal don't like that man because of what he done, going to people grave sites, and you know what I'm saying. And he had a thrill. Now, there's one person that wanted to see Dolph gone, and I say it. I don't care. He wanted to see that man gone because it's the thrill. You can see the thrill. Like, even when Dolph died, like the next week, he was in Texas performing the song. Just come on, youngster. Like, come on, bro. He had a real, like, thrive because, him being from South Memphis, like, and that's why he felt like, yeah, dog, you ain't even from Memphis, you from Chicago. And it was just like, it was eating him up that he was the main one.
And he created a problem with Dolph that he made himself hate him. Like, that's what's so crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, you made yourself hate this man. This man ain't never, man. Only time I heard Dolph referred to youngster twice. I think it was twice. He could have either, the second time he could have either been talking to Gotti or youngster. I believe he was talking to youngster though, when he said, I send your brother to gun you down. Then I think he was talking to youngster when he was like, when he was telling Gotti in that Play With Yo, he was like, until that nigga from my hood heal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that because that let me know right then and there, Dolphin had no problem with nobody but Gotti and his, really his Gotti. He really had a problem with Gotti. He brought Juke name up. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, and this is sort of, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, and I think I said it a long time ago. Dolph had transaction with Juke once upon a time, because Dolph was the flower man. So when Juke go get jammed up, you know what I'm saying, he go do some time at not West High. He was at Mason. I think he was at West High. Because they was telling me how he had that junk sold up, Mr. He Juke with the man out there. But I think something came up with him going laying down. Certain things couldn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Gotti took what was left, was like 40, 50,000. He ran off with the music. But like, it was some point in time they had a transaction, and it's something didn't get paid. And that's what, like, it was funny business. So that's why he felt like that towards Juke. Like, if I front you something and you don't pay me, bro, it's cool, but I look at y'all funny. Like, y'all do funny business. And that's just the truth behind it. But he mainly had a problem with Gotti. You know what I'm saying? And then I think when Dolph seen he wasn't gonna get paid what he fronted, that's when he said, man, if y'all do bad business, man, I should have known what I know, because I heard you talk about Lido, landlord. I should have went with my first mind, because I know how you. That's all Dolph was on, because he seen, okay, I gave these niggas a chance, and damn, y'all do bad business with me. Yeah. Like, this was around the time, this when I think the transaction went bad. This was around the time when you see Gotti bringing out Dolph. You know what I'm saying? When you at the birthday bash, I think they had transactions early around that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, Dolph Dolph got the gas. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it was some type of connection once upon a time right then and up. But it didn't get paid, and shit, Dolph said how he felt. Like, y'all niggas snakes, y'all run off with the plug, y'all do all this. Yo. And the Gotti said this shit one time. Gotti said it. Man, it was that song. He was in Memphis. He was like, I'm trying to tell you how it is. He talked about Dolph in that song. I never knew, Miss T. He said, Juke ran off with the plug. Damn, they got me killed. But that's my brother. I'm like, you know what it is. He was talking about Dolph. Juke ran off on the plug, off on Dolph.
Really?
He ran off.
Oh my God.
Huh?
I did not know that.
Man, I'm telling you, like, they've been putting it out there, but see, Dolph put it out there when he was like, yeah, nigga, I used to front your big brother. Like, cause Dolph had the gas. He's something like me. I deal with the gas. I don't deal with nothing else. So Dolph deal with the gas. Dolph used to fuck with, you know, he look, you know, they some point they had like conversation to the point, you know, they at the studio, they trying to get to know, you know, Dolph used to present the gas. Before Dolph got on for real, he used to present the gas. When he went to Atlanta, he had money and he had gas, and them boys liked it. So they like, man, we like Dolph. Dolph bring it to the table. Dolph got his own. He ain't asking for nothing. He got gas. He got his bands with his little book bag, little pouch on his little. He got his little pouch with bands, you know. So Dolph was on his stuff already independently. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, that ain't all what happened. But I know for a fact, Juke and him were doing business on the gas tip. And they didn't pay that man. They didn't pay him. That was one strike against them that made Dolph say, man, you know what? Forget these niggas, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna too much say that, but that's stamped, Miss T. That's stamped straight up.
Oh,
But
wow.
Gotti said it too. He said it in the song. Talking about my brother ran off on the plug, almost got me killed. Shit, for real. Like, they'll run off. They like his brother mainly was doing dirty business. His brother probably get a big order from somebody and won't pay him. He took a big dirty.
Lord have mercy.
Cause I know how they work. See, you give Juke something, Juke gonna go bust it down to all the young niggas, all his people that he mess with, and when it's like that, you gonna have to rely on people to pay you, Miss T. You might drop something off, then you gotta wait on this nigga to pay you Friday. You gotta wait on this nigga. You gotta wait on that nigga. And that right there, Miss T, that'll mess up the bag. That'll mess up the pot. Cause Juke kind of he green. He ain't Juke the type man. You give Juke something like that, he gonna go take it to the hood, get the young niggas to bust it down, and he gonna want them to bring him in the money. That's how when you doing it like that though, it's always gonna be something mess up. The young nigga he gonna fumble the bag. He didn't meet his quota. So it's just like, but yeah, I do know that Dolph was the man for a long time. And that's how Dolph got on. Dolph truly got into the industry because he had his own money and he had gas. Gas. I'm talking about he had gas when it was kicking off. Like, people want that strong gas, that good. Dolph had that good stuff. And people, that's what it is. And they like, okay, young nigga, okay. Yeah, we can do a song with you. Yeah, you give us 10 bags. Yeah, we got. That's how Dolph got on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then when he made it, before he made it, he moved to Cadole. He got a house in Cadole. And man, that man, he ain't look back. After he left out that house in Cadole, that man went out of town. He ain't look back. But Dolph was the man for real. And that's what I think. That I'm just saying my opinion of what made him say, you know what, forget y'all niggas, because I gave y'all a chance. I don't see number bad business with y'all. Your brother did not pay me my money. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said and play with your B. Yeah, I used to front your big sister, your big brother. What about you talk? Let's talk about that. But he ain't get it. Dolph was real for not. People say he exposed, and he really didn't expose. He could have went on and said what I said how the niggas didn't pay him, but he didn't want to incriminate himself. Salute to that king, man. Dolph, hey, Miss T, Dolph would throw the blunt out the window, even though it was just a blunt. He threw it out the window just because that's a king right there. Just because I don't want to get caught with nothing. I don't want nothing on my name. That's king thinking right there. He could have went all into the details. But people talking about he exposed them. Nah, he ain't exposed them like he really could have. He just said little stuff, little something. But if and what I've learned about this came from the sources of Memphis. Like this came from people Dolph was around. Yeah, Dolph, yeah. When I met Fizzle and Miss T, them boys had it. That's how I met Fizzle. I met Fizzle. Them boys had, and I saluted it because I said, "Hold on now, Fizzle. Why the heck? What you and Dolph, y'all doing y'all thing, man?" I saluted them guys because I'm like, y'all real. Y'all ain't just like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's real. Like I saluted it because I'm like, you can be too real. Like sometimes being too real ain't always good because it's like, okay, nigga, y'all getting money. Go to Cali, go somewhere. But yeah, they was real. Like far as like, now got in them, they be tapped into. But Phil's in them, man. That's how I even met Phil's. You know what I'm saying? Because Phil's in them have all this money, but they got that good weed, and that's just what it is. They got that good weed. And that's just what it was. And I'm just speaking. I'm letting Dolph. I'm just calling off where I see
it. I tell you. Y'all, we've been on here 3 hours. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. So I done wind down again. I was woke up out of my sleep and now I done got sleepy again. I know y'all wired up. Y'all probably ready to get up. I'm gonna give me a few hours.
All right, Miss T.
Because I need to catch up on rest because I have been tired from everything that's been going on this week. But as I said, you guys, I am gonna upload videos, but like starting Monday, I'm gonna upload videos and just kind of I got things I need to take care of as it relates to these violations, and I got to focus on that. And I do have a life, you know what I mean? Unlike other people who troll and hack and steal people's identities and hate on folks, I don't identify with that. You know, we're not the same. I don't identify with that. You know, and so when I don't like people, I don't go to their channels. I don't come to their channels. I don't reach out to YouTube to try to sabotage them and say that their channel is spam and all that kind of crazy shit. You know, but you know, these people gonna reap what they sow. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get them for old and new because they violated me before. And so that's what I gotta step back and work on. But I am gonna upload videos. Sometimes it's best to do that because it's a lot of evil entities in YouTube. Jealousy, you know, births out all of this chaotic evilness. And then it's your fault, Miss T, because you wouldn't let me violate you. You said something when I violated you. You a sick, twisted freak when you know. Everybody already know these folks on here hacking and getting folks information and stealing information. When I done set up in the bushes myself, when people have tipped me off on who it was and listened to them late nights and stuff, and had other people that was recording listening to them, they out their damn mind. That's the reason why I say y'all the motherfuckers that's crazy, not me. But what I have done is I've allowed them to give me have a short fuse with them, and I'm not that type of person. I mean, I still a cuss a bitch out. Okay, but I got such a short fuse that I mean they want to see you going off because it's just the idea that I've been dealing with this all this week, and then here he come. You know, I guess the rest of them said, "Well, she already then went and filed something on, so you go ahead and see if you can finish her off." Y'all keep trying, and I'm still here. Each and every time y'all try to throw dirt at me, guess what? I keep growing. So if you ain't recognized right now that I'm a seed, I don't know what to tell you because I'm going to just continuously grow. So keep throwing that dirt because I need it because all I'm going to do is keep growing. This little situation with YouTube, hey, it's going to end because I reported it.
Yeah, cyberbullying is real. They will get you for that. You know what I'm saying? They'll let that when you dealing with the way they go on Miss T with it. See, they like to let it build up because when they sting, oh my Lord, they gonna sting them. They'll let that cyberbullying and stuff like that. They'll let that shit pile up.
They watching to see how long it's gonna go on. It's a history of it.
Yeah, because they want a case. They want to hit you so hard.
They want a case.
Yeah. So you know we can say what we want to say, but when you make it a habit of harassing somebody, and you know where it's coming. Come on, man, you just gotta. I mean, that's just what it is, man. You can't be harassing nobody. Like, I don't want to be harassed. I'm gonna hit the block button and keep it moving. But the way YouTube is, you got good moderators, but it's like you can block them. But they'll probably go make a page, take time out, go make another page, make another whatever they be doing. And
Let me
then
just say this: if you got more than one page on YouTube, you might be a troll. Cause I ain't,
yeah.
I got another channel, but that's it. I got this channel and the other channel, but that's it. I don't make fake pages and be on YouTube. So if you do that, you might need to reevaluate yourself. You might be mentally ill or a troll.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? They trolling. That's all it is. And I from what I take of it, I just always looked at it like when I first came on your show, I'm like, I'm like, okay, she with she with the people, but I never let that get to my head because that's ain't nothing. You just doing your job, and you just and I knew what you was about, like far as the awareness, kidnapping, and all that. I'm for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm for I just feel like you're a strong woman that, what I'm saying, strong melanated woman that's for our community and people. You live, like I said, Miss T, you got every right to say anything about Memphis because you live and you know about Memphis. You got people in the city. So it's like what you doing ain't no problem. Whatever, like what people doing for the city is not a problem. I don't see knock it because you getting up here, you tired of people. You tired of what you seen. You know what I'm saying? You come from Memphis. Your grandma and them don't come from the city. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you come from that will hurt a person that's from the community because you like, dang, look at all the work we did. Look what, you know what I'm saying? Look where I come from. Yeah, you can say you made it out, but at the same time, some people still want to see their community flourish.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? That's just what it is. And that's always I always looked at you like that. Like you just want to see the community do better. And at the same time, this have brought what you doing and brought a lot of stuff out. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. And 2 years ago, before when Dolph died, I was so hurt and to the point like I'm like, man, I done been around these people and like it was just something in my heart to get up and read. I don't know everything. I let that be known. I don't know everything, but I'm just giving my story because everybody have a story. And that's just what I took it like, okay, give my story what I experienced living in the city of Memphis. And that's just what it was. Cause some people were just saying all kinds of stuff. When I heard people just was confused, that's when we came out like, y'all. Yeah, because when Memphis first got that light on it, when Dolph, people was tapped in, but they didn't know everything. So that's the only reason we came out said this is who, and that's just all that was. But with Dolph case, Miss T, it all makes sense. Them boys going down. Dolph about to get his justice because it all makes sense. They did. It all makes sense. I mean, they already gave it to who did it. We know who the killers. We know who divided the money up there for the killers, the shooters to go do what they do. We know who the brother. We know who Sundale Barnett is. They got them. See, that's already the cat in the bed. They already got them. They really won't. They really wish they can get somebody like Youngster. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that because I know from what I've seen, it's a pattern within our government. It's a pattern within them alphabet boards. They, you know what I'm saying? If they come get Youngster, most likely, yeah, Yo Gotti might be targeted. It's gonna probably be a RICO case because there's so many people and there's so much information that got out about certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the RICO comes from people that's affiliated with certain things, and it just like in racketeering, it just the influence. That's what it is. Racketeering, influence, corruption, others, or whatever it stands for. Racketeering, influence, corrupting. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's what it is. But they'll have to really prove that. That's the only reason I say Gotti might not, just fall so quick because they gotta prove CMG is like I said, Miss T. He a smart little fella. Because YSL, when they got caught up, Miss T, these 30 little nappy head little fools running around with YSL tatted in the middle of their eyes, tatted on their forehead, Miss T, got it tatted all over them. and y'all committing heinous crimes, and every time we catch you, little nappy head nigga, y'all got YSL tatted on y'all. That's the see when they first caught Young Thug, that's what they pointed out, Miss T. They pointed that out. Every time we caught up with these criminals, they got YSL on them. They got YSL on. See, CMG, they ain't got a pattern of crimes, and they ain't got CMG just tatted all over the damn city on themselves. See, it's all kinds of stuff they look for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, CMG had a lot of killers with CMG everywhere. Every time they get caught, CMG. Memphis ain't dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? See, it's gonna have to be the city of Memphis that turn over that act to them folks for real. But they ain't showed no type of pattern. Only pattern they showed was the shit that happened out of town, Miss T. That's what saved them. People got to know about them. Yeah, United States versus whoever. That's true. But they did these crimes in different states. Okay, like North Carolina, that happened. Then Cali, that happened. All right, but you know, certain people got caught up, but certain people got caught up on this. But the main people didn't get caught up, and it happened in 2 different jurisdictions. Now, if all these would have happened in Memphis back to back, they would have been down, Miss T. They would have been down if they would have attempted Dolph like 3 times in Memphis, Tennessee, Miss T. They would have been, it wouldn't been God, it would have been gone. Just because it was a pattern repetition in the same jurisdiction, like it's that same type of pattern in the same jurisdiction. But by it being just scattered all over like that, man, they can put it on anybody, and it's just like that's how they got YSL though. They got YSL. These niggas committing crimes, and y'all got YSL titled everywhere. Every time we get y'all for killing somebody or doing this to somebody, YSL. So you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be having no type of group, and you got all your members got it tatted on them, and then they doing crimes and stuff. Yeah, you're going down. You're going down. So I'm just pointing out the when I'm looking at it, like the laws of it, like that's the only way. Like he did a lot of stuff that just don't trail back to him. That's one thing Mike say, guy. But youngster, he might go down. You know what I'm saying? Now it could just because they want to. They I believe youngster gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? Just because his name came up in a shootout with Dolph once before, and then they got video of youngster with niggas in the hood with them behind them talking about where you at, dog. See. I believe they building something up on that boy. I hate to say it because I know you know his auntie cousin was on the panel yesterday, but I really think they building something up on him because he leaving too much trail. See, youngster slacking, and that's why I believe Gotti was like, man, we're gonna have to bag up off you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'll let Glorilla bring you out on the stage before I walk out on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Because
and then youngsters started getting real emotional, and they realized, well, no, he getting too emotional. We're gonna have to deal with him again.
And Mr. T, when he fell off on stage, when he did that, youngster, what I seen, youngster was excited because he ain't been, you know what I'm saying? He was excited. He ain't been on stage in a minute. Like he was excited. And also he had a spirit on him, like a guilty spirit. Like he have a guilty mental spirit on him right now because of that shit that happened to Dolph. When I seen him on stage, and that's why he fell on the ground with the he fell on the ground because he paranoid. Like it's crazy. A man will show you, he'll tell a lot about himself just on stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but people got to study the psychology of it. I know he was going hard, but he failed, he excited, but it's also he know he going through things, and that spirit dawned on him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm excited, but I'm paranoid too. He aiming at the crowd now, Miss T, because he paranoid because he know. He know, Miss T. Come on now. Come on, you wasn't saying
you
nothing.
could tell it. I was like, yeah, it's something ain't right.
Now, if you felt like that and I called it out, that's what I'm saying. Like that's that third eye. We got melanin in our hair. We use our third eye. That third, we seen that man that's what I seen. I seen the excitement. He was excited, but when he hit that ground with he shooting at the crowd, that he just showing that I'm paranoid. I gotta stay alert. You know what I'm saying? I ain't living right. You know what I'm saying? Like you watching over your shoulder. Man, shit, black youngster paranoid, man. I mean, but at the same time, they living their life. But I do know he about that life when it comes. He's retarded. He got his gun rights, Miss T. He got his gun rights. If some, he better be lucky he didn't get charged in North Carolina. But I do know Youngster, and I've been knowing this when he was shooting videos in the hood, because I used to hear stories when Youngster pulled off in his red Lamborghini that Gotti gave him. You know, them other niggas, when the police hit the scene, they had to run, dropping gun, Miss T. Cause their gun stolen, they hot, they felt it. Yo, but Youngster got in his Lamborghini, drove away with his Drake, cause Youngster, he got his gun license. That's why I say that's why I say Youngster really throwed off. That'll go to the wrong person head too. That's why I say I don't see how he did no time, because Youngster got his gun license. When you seen Youngster with the Draco when he first came out, that nigga was legal, able to carry that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't even think he did no time, or unless he got it expunged off his record. But he had guns in his name. His guns is in his name. Somebody run up on Black Youngster, he can't kill you. It just depends on what state he in. But he can do something to somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing too, Miss T. How you feel about that, Miss T? Shoot, they need to take a crazy man gun, man. They'll take his gun.
I don't think Youngster is out there, but Magnate Mace, I can't hardly keep my eyes open.
Okay.
You sound you sound like you at work.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm about to get ready.
Oh,
I got stuff to do. But I enjoyed talking to you. I heard
I enjoyed you on here tonight. I'm glad you was on here. You kept the people entertained, because I had started to fall asleep a couple times. So I'm glad you was on here when they started updating the internet and stuff. I'm glad you was on here. But I appreciate everybody getting on. Like I said, I love you guys. I appreciate the genuine people over here. And like I say, we're all adults. We agree to disagree and we move on. We don't violate people. We don't slander people. We just agree to disagree and move on. When adults have an issue, it is best for them to talk about that issue. You can't get mad at people because they don't feel the way you feel. Okay. And the reason I go back to that is because, and I'm just saying in general, there were people that's mad at me because they feel like the cookie shop is involved, and I say I ain't had nobody credible to tell me that. You can't be mad at people. You have to respect adults. That's what you have to do. When you get mad at somebody for not doing what you want them to do, that means you don't respect them. And I don't have people around me that don't respect me. Okay.
That's right.
As adults, that's what people have to learn to do. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys. You guys sleep well tonight. I'll see you later.
Good night.